So you would go to Diddy party?
If I was in ignorance, yeah, like me not knowing anything.
You see,
yeah.
they would go.
But had I seen something, I'm like, I probably won't go back again,
But you went and you saw it. You already got the experience.
Yeah, without the prior knowledge, yeah.
You know what's funny is he didn't say that he would leave. He just said he would never return.
I mean, you usually see stuff in
freaky ass nigga.
Nah,
He a freaky ass nigga. Welcome to the Not For Sale podcast. I am your host, Bree, aka Duce Bree. Y'all already know CJ's here. And we have a lovely guest today. He real quiet. I don't know why the fuck he's so quiet. Because these two niggas going back and forth on Instagram and I'm reading it and I'm just like, oh, okay, so y'all just fucking best friends for fucking life.
You and them agreed, bro. And that's what I like. I ain't gonna lie. I like when people agree with me.
Of course you do, you fucking narc.
Call it what you want to call it, bro. I like when people agree with me. And niggas was calling me weird because I said, Shorty gotta show me some baby pictures.
Yes, because that's weird. Why would you say that?
I agree with that.
Like, why?
You gotta have it in the wallet, the purse.
In the world we live in now, bro. Why is that weird? I need to see baby pictures, bro. I shit you not. I shit you not. Next thing you know, you fucking dating Brittany Griner. Yeah, you heard herself. Pops. Bitch said her name is Pops.
She said it.
She said, call me Pops.
Yes. You don't know good?
Wait, let me light up to this one.
Oh, God. Okay, well, today we have Mr. Donelle Valentine.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. What's up?
How's it going? What's going on? What's shaking?
I'm pretty good.
I finally got you here.
Yeah.
Supposed to be here about 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
My fault on
yes.
that.
Oh, yeah. Explain for yourself because he done almost took me out because you didn't come. So explain yourself.
Mind you, Bree didn't even tell me. I walked up in here early to set up. I'm like, what a guest? He canceled. I'm like, this bitch ain't even going to text.
So I definitely got to apologize for that. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was excited to finally.
So I didn't cancel the day of. I definitely didn't do that. It was like at least 2-3 days before.
It was 2 days before.
Beforehand, yeah.
And I let him know too.
And I found out the day of.
You're a liar, because I text the group chat this. See how he quiet? Go ahead.
You know what I love about iPhones? You'll go search like a keyword, and it'll pop up in all your messages.
Yes, put guess.
So if I go put
guess
or like your name, and I don't see nothing,
go ahead.
No. I ain't going that hard. I'm not about to prove a point like that. We got it. Don't worry about it. You said you sent it. You sent it. I believe you.
Yo, be your own people, yo. It really do. But welcome. Finally, thanks for coming.
Of course.
How are you? How you been?
I'm good. I'm tired, honestly. I'm moving around, running around, but
what you been doing?
Honestly, just like
other than trying to be a thug. And trying to be an R&B thug.
We need a resurgence of the R&B thugs. I don't know if we ever had one, actually.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm a little confused when you said trying to be a thug. The nigga is a singer. Not saying singers can't be thugs. You know what? I hear you. But I've heard the nigga songs, and I'm like, why you want to beat niggas up if you sound like that? You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I was a rapper first, but...
Okay.
Now we're going to jack this. Okay, cool.
I was. I stopped, though. But, nah, niggas just be annoying. Like, sometimes you just gotta chin check somebody. Like, it's necessary.
It's a necessary
It's so
evil?
necessary. Like, yeah. Sometimes words don't do it. You just gotta punch somebody.
I like this nigga.
You got it.
Sometimes you just gotta fucking hit that wall and crash the fuck out.
You feel me?
No, CJ.
I'm loving this episode.
Look. CJ.
I'm about to lean back in the chair, everything. I love it. I got somebody on my side.
I don't really know if I like this.
I'm down for a crash out.
I don't think this is good for me.
I feel like it's necessary. Like, depending on the crash out, I ain't gonna go too far, but
yes,
sometimes it's like, this is worth it. I feel good.
Please tell him, because he be ready to crash out.
Yeah, Bree gotta talk me off the ledge a couple times.
Yes.
Yeah, I live on the ledge. That shit fun. And I don't even like heights.
You're a fucking nut. Oh, my God. But... happy to have you.
Thank you.
You here to kick it with us for a little bit?
I got you. Yeah, I'm here.
All right, bet. So, CJ, how was your weekend?
I don't got no life, bro.
What you mean?
I got a kid, and that's it. I just be chilling.
You ain't dating? You ain't fucking? You ain't nothing?
Chilling, bro. chilling.
The bitches is not in the DM.
Madden.
So
the
tell
what?
us. Tell
Bitches
us
is
about
not
this.
in my DM.
Tell
bro.
us.
I'm gonna tell you right now. A bitch slid, like tried to re-slide, and I was just looking at this message like I had posted an old picture. And this is why I'm too petty. Like I had to delete the shit that I had posted because I'm like, yeah, that's some sassy shit that you did too. So I'm like, fuck it.
What do you
Bitch,
mean? What
I
was the
posted-
situation that you
I
feel like you
posted
were
an
being
old picture
sassy?
of me with my waves, and the bitch gonna go comment the heart eyes. So I screenshot the last message she sent to me, right? Cause she had text me, and I'm like, you a funny ass bitch. You trying to just right? And she like, you always thinking somebody trying to do something. You're not even that cute. So I screenshot that. You're not even that cute, and sent it back to her on the DM because she want to heart eye my picture. I gotta send back the last message you sent me.
Like
You're not
that.
even that cute. So here, you hold that. So the bitch like, wow. What's there to be wild about? You
Because
said
you're
it.
being petty.
I
That's
like
not.
that.
That's me being petty.
Yes.
I said, fuck it.
I like that.
Eat your
Yeah.
words, shorty. You said what you said. Don't go heart on my picture, fucking whore. Nah, got me. When I say that shit got me hot, so I posted the shit. Like I screenshot it and I posted it, and I was like, nah, you already got your clip off. Fuck it. She gonna try to brush that bullet off. Don't worry about it. So I deleted the shit.
Let me get the ashtray.
Yeah. So
That was your weekend?
Yeah.
You being petty?
yeah.
Or you trying not to be petty?
Yeah, and then I
Because you
played a
did
little-
delete it.
Play
So
a little
I'll give you that.
MLB. You feel me? Gambling, FanDuel. What else, man? What else I did this week?
You got a pick for them for FanDuel?
Nah, fuck them niggas. Every time I send a pick out, my shit crash.
It's not your pick, nigga. I said a pick.
No. It would be my pick if I tell them.
No, won't. Because you'll give them another. You'll give them a
Oh,
different
you want me to
pick.
give them a false whole pick?
No, you get your legs broke doing that.
Yeah,
Don't
you can't do shit like that
Uh-huh.
to people. You can't play with your money. You can't play with their money. You can't do that. That's
Okay.
fucked up. You can't do that, Bree. People want to win. I remember every time I sent the ticket out, the ticket just died, bro. Ticket died. I don't send that shit out, I'm good. I'm up 700 for the night. I send that shit out, I done lost 300 that night, and I'm like, what
Sheesh.
the fuck is going on? It's
You
y'all niggas.
300 deposits?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, I be doing the $5 bets.
Nah, fuck that. I feel you. I used to go parlay crazy, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If I could turn 40 into 200, I'm good. So all my tickets, it's only a few niggas, baseball niggas that get $100 bets, $200 bets. Aaron Judge, Otani, niggas that really do their job, they'll see my bread. But the rest of these niggas,
You doing like over and unders?
nah, I don't fuck.
I do the live bets.
Oh, bro, the live bets.
I go crazy with
And
the
the
live
home
bets.
runs, and that's it. That's it. I'm waiting for football season. That's
That's
it.
what you waiting on.
As soon as football season start, I gotta rape them niggas. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's personal. I won like 2 football tickets last season, and I'm mad as fuck.
2? How many did you put in?
Yo, mind your business.
Wow. Okay. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Shit.
it got like that. It got like that.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, let's get to this. I didn't do nothing. Oh yeah,
Bullshit.
me?
I was on your page. So what
I
the
didn't
fuck
do
you was outside?
nothing.
You was outside today, wasn't you?
No, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Was
So
yesterday?
tell them what you did yesterday, nigga.
I thought that was today. I'm like,
thought it
what
was
you doing?
today, too.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like, oh,
looking
you
like,
at?
yeah.
First off, guys, y'all should know I post.
Before the podcast,
After.
I'm like, okay.
I post way after the whole situation is done. But yesterday I went to Joey's house because he had a shoot with Spring
That's Mr.
Hill.
Badass, if y'all don't know.
I was literally, he saw the clip too and he laughed. He was dying. He was like, yo, he really did blow that whole shit
Yeah.
up.
Because you like Joey,
so
and they probably
annoying.
just thinking white boy, take pictures of some shit. Like, you got to let them know you have rich friends. I keep telling them that. Bree not regular, bro. She really work in the industry and do all of this shit.
I
So
am
those
a
of
regular
y'all-
girl. I'm just a
Nah,
girl.
you don't smoke.
Nah.
Yeah, singing niggas. I knew that. I knew it. You got to test people. 'Cause I know,
Nah, yeah, I'm
No,
trying to
he's
get Bree to
dope.
put me on to, you know.
I know a girl that's...
you on? What?
We was talking about this yesterday.
Tell the people.
So I don't smoke, but I'm trying to, you know, pop the cherry smoking wise, you know, feel me?
One day
But
we'll do it.
One day? Okay.
One day we'll do
It
it.
kind of scared me earlier talking about the K2 and all that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's what I said. I trust.
What's that?
Do it
What
with
is- what
me.
is
I
it?
don't want.
What-
I don't want your
That-
first
that's
experience.
lip balm? Or is that lip gloss? Don't wipe it
No,
off.
it's a lip mask
a
actually.
lip mask. Now we sharing a mask?
Yeah, it's fine.
it's like for ashy lips. Or something.
I don't know.
It's supposed to hydrate your lips.
got sticky as hell. I'm like, what the...
How long does it last?
I don't know, but it's
I don't know.
hydrating.
It's hydrating you though, right?
It's hydrating. I
Good.
ain't even gonna lie. Just the blunt was just sticky, bro. That threw me off.
Sorry. Next time I won't put so much. My bad. But yeah, had a shoot yesterday. That was cool. I got home and crashed out right on his couch. I was tired. I was up since 9:30, and then immediately had to start getting dressed because I was originally gonna take the New Jersey Transit out there, but I changed my mind because it made sense because he's further like.
Yo, y'all go with this public transportation.
What? Yeah,
can't.
you're
Can't.
totally, bro. This nigga got me so tight over the weekend. I asked him, this nigga, stupid ass nigga. I asked him about if he wanted to go to Comic-Con because that's coming in like 2 months. So I was like, yo, we could go on Sunday. We can make it like a podcast day. Do you want to do it? Yo, nigga, you driving? That's the very first thing he asked. I said, but what car?
Hold on. Before she even says anything. When I ask you driving, I'm fully aware she doesn't have a car.
Yeah.
Can you talk inside the mic?
I know I have a car. You know what I'm saying? I know I have a car. I know who has a car. So when I said you driving, it wasn't for her to go get a car. Nigga, you could drive. You could drive my shit. I don't want to drive. I drive every fucking day. It's time.
Did you give a...
No. But I knew. I had a
you.
feeling. I put that on my kid. I had a feeling she was going to run with it. So I let it run with it. I let her run with it. She went on a rage.
But why are you
And I'm sitting here
asking
like,
such illogical questions? I don't have a car.
I know Bree can drive though. So I'm like, yo, she drive, we could go. I just don't want to drive.
Well,
But
so
her
why you
response-
just didn't say that?
No, because her response after that was, so I could deal with the traffic on Sunday? Oh, so I got to deal with the traffic on Sunday.
It's in Jersey?
Nah, that shit was in fucking...
Jacob Jarvis Center.
Jacob Jarvis.
That's not bad.
Nah, that traffic over there.
The traffic over there.
It depends on how early you go, though.
That shit,
Bro,
hell, it wouldn't
this
matter how
nigga,
early.
it don't matter.
And I ain't gonna
It's
lie,
Jacob Jarvis Center with over 200,000 people. They're
That shit
not getting away.
What? No, it's not bad. I like driving in the city, so it's different for me. But
I don't mind it, but again, do I want to deal with that? What time are we gonna leave? What time is this nigga really gonna actually be ready? Is he gonna have his kid? There are just way too many variables for me to go with.
I don't like being late for nothing.
Again,
it's a good guy.
he has a child, so he might have his kid that day.
And I'm gonna
We don't
always
know.
find a way. If I
You
can't,
could always take him too. That could
that
be
little
cute.
nigga would have probably lost his fucking mind in there. I ain't even going.
You know it didn't happen yet. Like we could still
know.
purchase tickets,
I'm
right?
thinking about it. If I take him there, he probably really he just might lose his mind. That might be a good day for him.
Yes, we should take him.
But he don't like anime, bro.
It don't have to.
I know it's a
Hey,
mixture, but like
yeah.
I've been trying to put him on. Like, yo,
Well,
sit down,
don't
we
you
gonna
think
watch.
like an in-person experience might change his mind?
Maybe, but like he's still on that Paw Patrol bullshit and Bluey. Like Bluey got the kids in a choke.
Yo, they got a comic book for it yet?
I don't know. I ain't looked that far. Maybe I should see if they got like a little comic book and get him into that shit first, right? Yeah, we gonna see.
Start there and see what happens.
You gone to Comic-Con before? No.
Yo, I hate crowds, bro. My anxiety gonna have me in there tripping.
You're very much like my dad. I'm gonna take them both, but
And when I say
You
tripping,
gotta
But
dress
now-
up though. You gotta get like bleach.
no, I don't
t-shirts,
want.
all that.
No. You don't
walk in
gotta
there
do
like
all that.
regular Joe.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying you should though. You should like.
You sure? I ain't gonna lie.
You
I
mean
go
like
in there.
cosplaying?
I'll go in there with my real sword. They probably not even gonna let me go in there with that shit. See? I'll go in there on some black samurai shit. They're gonna be like, yo, get this nigga out of here. He got a real weapon. Like this is really this shit is really sharp.
No shit.
Yeah, they not gonna let me in there with that.
But
They not.
No,
And that shit gonna be on
nigga.
my hip too. I'm walking in that shit like it's a 40. You feel me? Like, yeah. And I got some fucking shurikens, bro. Some kunai
So you gonna do
knives.
it?
I would do it, but I know they're not gonna let me come in with my gear, bro. They gonna pack me at the door. They gonna take the sword. They gonna take everything. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Here's a little plastic sword. Bro.
I've never cosplayed. Somebody asked me, was I gonna do it? I was like, I've never done it. I would have to get a whole costume. Like,
Who would Bree cosplay?
yeah, who would I other than Sailor Moon? Because I feel
That's
like that's
easy.
an easy
Yeah.
cheat
That's an
code.
easy one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an easy cheat code,
We gonna have
and
to,
I don't think I would do that.
we'll have to actually ponder on.
Yeah, but we still have to ponder about Halloween. Don't forget. You know what you're doing? What you wearing?
Yo, I'm stuck between like a X-Men or a Game of Thrones. Don't say nothing if you see me walk in here with the, you feel me, from Game of Thrones and I'm dripped the fuck out. Don't say shit. All right? I'm just letting you know, them niggas is flying that show, bro.
Listen, they are. They
I'd have
really
been the
are.
flyest poor black nigga
Yo.
there. Like, I'd have been in King's Landing, poor but fly as fuck with the newest merm on. Like, y'all niggas see this shit? Shit,
Ridiculous.
dragon leather, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all? Yeah, I'd have been
cannot
wilding in there.
Deal. Well, I guess we can start getting into the topics.
What we got today?
Yeah, you wanna kick off with Sexy Red and her lip gloss line?
God damn it. Damn. Yo, I don't know. You could go ahead with stuff.
No.
I don't even. That's more.
Or you want to talk about YG?
Yo, you seen Sexy Red shit? The lip gloss.
So I saw her like briefly. I saw some of the names.
Yo,
she got a name called Booty Hole for one of the.
she got a name I think called Yellow Discharge.
Yes, she does.
Gonorrhea and what else?
Yeah.
And like the whole list. Yo,
That's
this fucking madness.
It's coochie juice, booty hole brown, nut, pussy hole pink, yellow discharge, gonorrhea, blue balls, and sex on my period.
Alright.
Those are intense.
Alright, and this is where we go left. Now, Bree, you as a young lady, which one you purchasing?
I'm not.
No. No. Out of all of them, you just gotta pick one. Run through the names again, and just which one would you feel the safest get?
You're an asshole. I would probably say booty hole brown. And that would be it.
Why? Why?
Booty
Is there a description underneath it, or
I don't want to.
No, it's ingredients.
Okay.
What's you got in the ingredients?
Yeah, it's too small. You can't read it.
Oh God.
But I only go with booty hole brown because coochie juice sounds like a little gloss, a little glossy white.
And nut. That's
Nut is like a
Nut.
I'm assuming
yeah,
that
like
would
that's
be glossy
white.
Okay.
So then, what would coochie juice be then?
That shit probably like a
Clear.
Like a mask.
So
Oh, yeah, that is
yellow
oh.
discharge, we know what that look like. That's yellow.
Sexy is wild, bro.
But yeah, I think the safest would be probably the brown.
All right, Sexy, you heard. You got to send her the booty hole brown one. Yeah, let her know. Let her know.
But
No, Bree.
after thinking about this, I kind of would go with like the glossy clear. So whichever one that is, like a glossy clear, we could roll with that.
So
I
nut.
would think that would be nut though. I would think that would be nut. But nut sounds like
Yo.
But, okay, so it's nut and coochie juice the same color then?
Like how?
Which one is more pink?
I just need to know why, bro. Why?
One of them gotta be more pink. Like
I think
more
she's
of
gonna
a-
sell out too. She's gonna go crazy.
Oh,
with this.
she's gonna sell out with that.
So funny enough, there was a girl that tweeted and said that they went to high school together, and she sold the same thing in high school. So
She just running it back.
running it back, I'm not mad at it. I just
Why
think
switch up the formula? The shit work.
I think the problem is being marketed to kids, and I think that's where it gets a
I'm
little
not
Yeah,
my
crazy.
sisters.
no.
Like
No.
that's where
I hate
think
any
this
of my
was-
middle school kids talking about they got.
I
that shit.
promise you, you're gonna
I
hear
promise
it.
you, I would throw it in the garbage.
You're gonna hear it and you're gonna see it.
Can you
I would
imagine that
toss that shit in
conversation?
the
though?
garbage.
Like, yo, what you wearing? I like that. Yeah, I'm wearing that nut. I'll be like, what?
Like I said, I'm wearing that nut.
What?
Imagine you just I'd have lost my mom, bro. I'd have been like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. Y'all gotta go.
Y'all gotta go. You kicking them out?
Kicking them out the class, out the school. Go figure out your fucking life.
Yeah, I think that's my only issue. Like, I'm past being outraged about Sexy Red and the things that she does. I just think it's our duty to ignore the stupid antics as adults and not, like, go in because at one point she's only, like, her whole vibe is only for one demographic of people. So once you get past that and you also know that those type of people that she is marketed to are like unconventional, they're wild, they're risky, And most importantly, they grown ass individuals. They not kids. Like, I'm not with it. Like, if this was marketed to like grown ass people, then cool, whatever.
It's not.
That's where it gets a little shaky for me. But I don't mind the marketing. Go do what you gotta do. But she's grown, right? Like, how old is Sexy Red? In her 20s?
Hell if I know.
I don't even know.
I'm still stuck on my man saying, yo, Af said he would really, you kill on Sexy Red?
Yes.
Nah.
You gonna pass, right?
Yeah, I'd pass.
I'm passing on that.
So,
I'm not saying it's whack. I'm passing on it though. It look like she fun, but I'm gonna just it's a pass.
Somebody that had retweeted this and said promoting STD as a part of your brand when you're a public figure should automatically get you jail time. What's sad is that Sexy Red has young girls following her, and they think this gutter snipe trash behavior she's spewing is cute.
Yeah. As a nigga
Any
that work,
thoughts?
as a nigga that work in the schools, yeah. I done seen too many young kids that actually know her song, they know her lyrics, and then I'm like 6x6, and them niggas is looking at me like 12. So word of my dad so confidently, and I'm just like, word, you in the 5th grade doing that? I hear you, but it's get it sexy, right? Go ahead. They know all the TikTok dances and everything, bro. They don't know how to fucking read.
Yeah.
And they're following people like this. And I'm not trying to put her down or nothing, but it's just like, damn, you know you got a following. You know you got a following, though.
I feel like it's not entirely her fault though.
It's not. It's not.
I feel like you gotta, as a parent or whoever the guardian is, they gotta have like discretion, because we always gonna be aware of pop culture. Like young, we always knew what was lit, what was fire, Harlem Shake, and all of that. But
Shit, we saw Janet Titty.
yeah,
Feel me?
But we wasn't supposed to.
Hey, listen, we was
It was
blessed.
Justin.
We was blessed.
Justin's fault.
We was blessed on live
It
TV,
was
bro.
Justin's
he still
fault.
don't apologize for that either. Too, it's crazy.
He did.
He did?
He did.
Oh,
He did.
Where
He did apologize.
Word?
publicly?
Yes.
Shit, he had to. That's a Jackson. The fuck?
She been blackballed ever since.
And it wasn't even her fault. That's the sad part. It wasn't even her fault. It was his fault. But this does lead me. I did see a lot of like industry plant commentary on Twitter about this.
That girl ain't no plant.
So you don't think she's an industry plant?
Who? Sexy?
Yeah.
Hell no. That girl straight from the gutter.
No.
Like, looking at all her old pictures and shit, you know exactly the type of girl she was in high school. And I ain't even gonna lie, you was a brave bitch if you fought her, because I know she got hands.
Facts.
I seen the outfits.
Facts.
I seen the certain
The outfits that she was wearing?
And then I
Yeah.
seen she was a fan of the 10s. And I'm like, oh, she got pictures and she liked them Jordans. And then I'm thinking like, yo, bitches really wore 10s and 12s. They were the fighters.
Yeah.
They were the fighters.
If you thinking about it, yeah.
With the rugby shirt,
Yep.
with the polo shirt.
Yep.
They were the ones
They
that
were
was
the
beating
ones
the
that was
fuck
beating
up. And they
bitches
might have
down.
fought one nigga too. That'd have been the funniest shit. They always had that one fight with a nigga in school. And niggas would probably sway and be like, yo, shorty might have had it if you wasn't a girl. You feel me?
Yes.
Like, I seen her old pictures and I'm just like, yeah, nah, she really from the trenches. I don't know how this plant shit work. I don't know if they go out to the hood and be like, this one here. So I don't know. Maybe that could have been a thing.
When
I
you
personally
hear
don't think-
people say you're an industry plant, what do you think that means?
I think commercial. I think like all the resources available from the jump, writers, all of that, and
From the jump?
yeah.
I think something like that, and then also just wait. We got you. You don't gotta do all of that. We gon' just record the song. We gonna make sure it blow up. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. That's how I'm thinking. Like, they got this shit.
So you
mapped
see
out
it
for you,
as
and all you gotta do is just be.
you're
the
just
puppet.
like you're exactly.
Yeah.
Like
I
they're
don't
buying
see
a
her
fan
being
base
a
almost.
puppet. I don't see her being a puppet. Like, when I hear industry plant, I really just, yo, you kick back and just listen to them niggas and do what they say, and they make sure everything happens. And then after that, your career is that big, you don't need them no more. Every song you drop is hot.
You agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
They used to say Russ was a plant.
Who?
Did Russ?
Russ.
Do you know you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
remember
I
who
know
Russ
Russ.
is?
I know Russ. I know Russ.
Actually, he just dropped this song recently that I really like. But yeah, continue.
No, I mean, I don't know how that he was considered an industry plant. I know him and like what's that dude Spanish guy, Whoopty, what's his name?
CJ.
CJ, yeah.
Yeah,
I think his
niggas
dad was
like
like a
CJ.
A&R.
Not even trying. Like, I'm not trying to downplay nobody either. You can't be a plant if we don't hear from you. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be a plant if we don't hear from you.
Like they for them.
So
to
you
sit
think
there, like
plants are also
they called the whoopty nigga a fucking industry plant, and in my head I'm like, but we ain't really hear from this nigga after that. If he was a plant, he'd have been just dropping shit. They'd have been pushing this agenda on us.
I think he got exposed though. That's what kind of like killed it, because I heard like the whole, like the aesthetic, all of that was like not really him.
Yo,
accurate.
I feel like a lot of it don't be them.
But don't you think that's part of the problem?
Yeah.
That's why it's not lasting either.
And that's why these drill rappers be crashing out too. Them little niggas don't care about rap. You gotta understand. Them niggas is gangsters first. Alright? And they will always have a point to prove. Plain and simple. You seen it. Them niggas got hot, got on the radios, got shows, they getting paid, and they still wanna do what? Alright. Them little niggas? Yeah. Them little niggas is different compared to like industry playing and shit like that. Those are the niggas I fear. Yeah. That group from like 15 to 17, 18, I'm scared of them niggas.
Damn. So when I hear industry plant, in my head, it is more of like, yes, having the resources and strong resources behind you very early. But I also do agree with you, CJ, when it comes to the lack of, I guess you can say, their own like personal take on it, as opposed to somebody else having the whole vision for them and just being like, you're just a placeholder. We can kind of like exchange you when we feel like it. I think I agree with that. And I definitely can see how that happened with CJ, with it coming out that either his uncle or like his dad was like somebody really prominent in the industry. I forgot who it was. But yeah, I kind of see, like, there are a lot of people that got the industry plant S very early on. Like, Ice Spice got it. I saw Brett Fayez got it. Four Bats got it. So, like, if we're looking at those artists and kind of, like, drawing out how people can see an industry plant where as opposed to an artist that it takes a while to grow, like an Alex Isley or like a A Boogie. Like, we never heard like industry plant vibes from A Boogie. So it's why did you sigh?
Why? Because I'm thinking about it, and it's like that just shows you how powerful social media is. It just takes a couple people to actually send some negative energy and some hate, and everybody else could jump on that bandwagon. Like, yeah, nobody got no A Boogie never got no industry vibes, industry plant.
And I
vibes.
wonder if it's because people saw his growth, like
That,
people were able to watch his
it's
growth.
niggas that is vouching for him. You see where he coming from, and then everybody.
So cosigns and your environment of where you came from.
And in that year where he dropped too, that was just a perfect timing for us with music. Like,
how so?
Everybody was Everybody was hot. It was beautiful for us. What, that 2016. Ooh. We had Playboy, A Boogie. You had Kodak doing this thing. We had Ferg was still rapping. It was a lot of niggas still dropping shit during that time. Dave East was putting out music. Everybody was just dropping music, and it was good music too. So I don't think
quality.
Yeah, and then that era, I think, was the last time we actually seen niggas be friendly with each other with this hip hop shit. You had niggas really crossing over, doing songs with each other. We heard Dave East, Herbo, and Don Q on a song together and shit like that. So I don't think if any one of them had that negative vibe, I think, yeah, maybe it would have been like plant vibes. But nah, you can't put it down like that unless it comes with some type of hate. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You think it's the artist starting that rumor, or it's like the fans?
I think it's the fans. It got to be like some real hate for you to like. Maybe you don't like the song or something. You just like, why everybody dick riding this nigga? Something to trigger.
Tizo touchdown is another one.
Like, what makes y'all think a nigga really is a plant?
Because of the resources that you have behind very early. Like, it's like Four Bats got it. because it came out that he was working with Amber, who's my homegirl. Shout out to Amber, that's my girl.
You the everybody.
Shut up. Anyway, but yeah, it came out that Amber was working with him, and Amber worked for RCA as a product manager there. So they, in their brain, they're assuming within the resources that you have there, automatically, like, you're able to be put in certain rooms, or like being managed by Boo Time. Like, that's Akon's brother. That's Chris Brown and Rihanna's old manager. That's Kanye's old manager. Like, that, he got a lot of foot in the game. So when it comes to keeping people that are heavy hitters next to you, that's part of it as well. So sometimes I can see where they're getting at, but I also hate that too, because that's fans looking behind the curtain so early on when you should be focused on the artist.
That's why I really.
And I kind of hate why, like, we have social media, even for my artists. Like, I try not to post too much because I don't want you to notice. Now you know, like, the behind the scenes, or where you can see behind the scenes, as opposed to just looking at the artist and seeing the final product. Sometimes it's a little distracting, personally. So I try to be cautious of that when moving forward and, like, doing certain things or, like, posting, because it takes away the allure to it. Like, you seeing a whole behind the scenes on the Met Gala on my Instagram, it no longer gives you that same wow seeing the final product of my artist on the actual carpet.
I get what you're saying.
Like, so part of, sometimes I hate it, sometimes I get it. So, but yeah, shout out to all those artists that we mentioned.
Yo, you know, best part about this episode is, you know, we got an artist on here.
Facts.
Would you be a plant?
Nah, not at all. I was like thinking about what both of you were saying, and I'm like, for me, it's kind of sometimes hard to assess the final product because I feel like there isn't enough music sometimes for these new artists that are coming out. So, like, for example, for Bats, when I first heard of him in the industry playing like Rumor, I'm like, I can kind of understand it because here's an emerging artist who has a song with Kanye and Drake. Like, how do you get that? How do you
Co-signed so early on.
Yeah, the budget.
With little to no, like, discography to show for it. So that's another reason.
That's probably like the biggest thing for me, honestly. It's like, how did you do this?
Do you
like,
think it matters by who co-signed them too? Like,
yeah,
that the level of that artist. That
yeah,
co-signed.
hell yeah, because
so,
it looks a little different of you being
would you
co-signed
not take that
by,
risk though? Like, you get co-signed by Hove or Drake. And,
honestly,
like, you
I
sitting there
wouldn't.
I think
like,
it depends on the cosign though. So like Friday, right? Friday's a songwriter. I know a little bit of his story. Like, right place, right time. He's on the track. They didn't want him on the track. They was gonna have John Legend on the track, but they kept him on. Jay said keep him on. Cool. That's a dope. Like, that form of co-signing is dope, right? Like, we know the story, but in this case, it's like
You just walk in and
Yeah, like,
automatically
how did
we
you-
see him with yay. Like, this looks off. Like, we never, again, I got to be able to go back to your discography. If you only got one other song out, I'm automatically thinking that this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
This is some witchcraft happening behind
I'm
scenes.
like,
And
how?
I don't like
Like,
this. Like, dead ass. But what else is on the topic list today? YG. Yeah, let's talk about YG and why he crashing out over Sweetie every single time. Actually, let's talk about the fact that these niggas be crashing out for Sweetie. Let's talk about that.
I don't know, bro.
What do you mean?
It's a,
You've never had a girl that you feel like, yo, I give everything for her.
Lotto.
So you'd crash out.
I'll crash the fuck
Every-
out. I ain't even gonna hold you.
So
I'll
you
crash
understand.
the fuck out for
So you
Lotto.
understand
Nah, I don't
this.
understand because, like,
Because if this was you and Lotto, you'd be crashing out. Every dude that Sweetie gets
like,
with,
you
bro,
gotta understand
it
the
is
situation.
insane and so
and that's why you gotta leave her
fascinating.
alone too.
No. Why?
She be on bullshit. Sweetie be on bullshit. She the toxic one. You remember I keep telling y'all JT be beating Uzi ass, right?
You are not.
Yo, Sweetie be, she's the toxic one, bro. Cause why everybody, like, and then he go post.
All of them.
He went on
Quavo.
fucking- Yo, bro, she be putting these niggas through it. Like, now that you really run back, She be putting these niggas through it.
I love Sweetie.
She toxic, man. Who hurt you? Like,
Wow.
yeah, y'all say it to niggas.
Wow.
They say it to us. They say it to niggas. I tell you that.
Oh, that was
Like, why
funny.
you moving like that though?
What you mean?
I don't know. That shit was funny. It was for shits and giggles.
What do you think makes her toxic? I don't be seeing it. What she be doing?
Yo, bro,
What
it's
she
how
be-
every single one of these niggas that deal with
You
her
don't notice
'cause
that
I
how
got, like,
just kind of
Quavo-
start bugging. They kind of like start bugging out a little bit, and it's like, yo, bro, what you bugging out about? You ever see your man's ass out for a shorty, and you like, what the fuck is you doing?
I have,
Because you
but
never seen that before.
I question them. Nah, for YG, I'm like, I don't know, cause he had Kalani. I don't know how you let that go. Like,
I don't know how you let like
Like, I don't know.
Sweetie.
Y'all know how I feel about Kalani, so we ain't gotta go there.
No, we don't.
Oh, I'm a basketball fan. You feel me? I'm Team Kyrie.
Okay.
I remember what the fuck she did. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
Women be
I remember
allergic to
that.
accountability.
Yeah. For a minute, I wasn't listening to Party Next Door. I was like, I love you, bro,
Yo, you
but
feel
I
me?
gotta
That shit
like,
was
I can't
like-
listen no more.
That shit was like, what the fuck is wrong with
Yeah.
y'all, bro?
That nigga crashed out. They all crashed
Sending
out.
hate mails. Like, I hate you, nigga. Like all of that.
Yeah,
Like,
what's up?
I can't. But yes, shout out to YG and Sweetie. We love y'all. Y'all funny as fuck. Continue to crash out for each other. I love it.
Keep that shit off the internet, man.
Speaking of keeping off the internet, Tyrese on the Breakfast Club.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all see, all right, hear me out with Tyrese, right? Hear me out. You see how
Watch this
T.I.
nigga shoot him bail.
You see how T.I. went into the comedian shit?
Yeah.
I think Tyrese got a job there. That nigga is funny as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And he funny without trying.
nah.
Like, Tyrese walk out the house and he's hilarious.
Yes.
Like, the fucking Marvin Gaye beard, whatever the fuck that was, that shit was bananas.
Oh yeah, you
It
weren't
looked
here
fake.
when I was talking about it. Yeah,
It looked
that shit was
fake.
hilarious.
The shit looked like... It looked
Maybe
like,
he trying to get the Marvin Gaye role.
Yo, bro, I don't...
He ain't getting it with that.
He ain't getting
Nah,
that
not with that.
Damn.
If it ain't you driving a car, Tyrese, or losing a child, you ain't getting that movie, bro. Man. Come on, nephew.
Not nephew.
Come on, man.
Not nephew.
Shit.
He should do some comedies. I agree with that.
That nigga is hilarious.
He was taking pictures with the fans with the straight face. You see that? Those
Yo,
videos?
did you saw the clip I sent you?
No.
Yo, it's a fucking clip. The nigga is basically talking about he wasn't acting during Baby Boy.
Oh yes.
He was like, yo, I was dead ass. He
To
was like,
V.
yo, Ving Rhames really triggered me. Like, he was like, he's explaining like my mom was one of those moms. Like, so this whole shit was triggering, and like he's like, yo, I still hate this nigga Ving Rhames to this day. He's like,
Yes.
20 years later, it's
Yes.
still fuck him, and I'm like,
Yes.
bro, the nigga, like
The
you're
nigga-
a nut, bro.
Yeah.
You really crazy. That nigga ain't do nothing to you. That nigga wasn't dating your moms or nothing like that, bro. But you just got that
Yo.
shit, and he's a kid, bro. And he's dead ass. That's what's making this shit funny.
I'm crying.
If he do this shit, little 30-minute skit, bro, he gonna make some money. He gonna make some money. I'm telling you.
Leave Tyrese
Nah,
alone.
he gotta go back.
He's
into
dealt
Hollywood.
with a lot.
Yo, that nigga, him and the Jordan crying meme, never leaving
What
that.
do you want from me? I still be laughing at that.
Yo,
That is
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
that meme
Yeah.
with him crying is hilarious. And this is what I mean. Tyrese don't do shit, bro. He really don't. Like, he was really going through some shit, and we should have laughed at that.
No,
But
I'm
it was
laughing
like,
at
yo,
you.
my nigga,
You're
this
an
is why you
asshole.
don't be on the internet crying. Go in your bathroom, let it out, wipe your face, clean your face, and come back outside and act regular.
I can't.
You on the internet boo-hooing like,
Yes.
like, yo, bro, no.
Yeah.
That's how he moves though. Nigga said,
Yeah.
what more do you want?
Like,
Y'all are terrible.
I've never shouted that out by myself. Like I've never exclaimed like that, like alone.
Really?
Never, no. Yep. What more do you want from me?
Yeah.
No. Like
yeah, nah.
Never. There's never been a moment that y'all like wanted to scream that shit.
Nah, bro.
No. Okay.
He
on a boat by himself.
Yeah, Tyrese, he's having a year.
Yo, he's having a few
years.
couple of weeks.
Nigga was locked out the Breakfast Club. Couldn't get in. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
He
Why they
said,
moving like
"Hey,
that?
man,
Him and Envy, they going through it.
He said Envy locked me out.
Yo, he should have never been rude.
What you mean?
Them niggas was being
He going through
I ain't
it.
gonna lie, they was both being rude to each other.
Yes. Take some fucking accountability.
Both was up
God
there.
But what Envy do?
damn.
They was talking to each other rude, but I heard Tyrese had said some shit to his wife behind closed doors and shit. So, you know, I ain't married. Defend your wife how you gotta defend your wife.
Facts.
I mean,
That's your business. But yeah, I did see something funny on Instagram, actually Twitter Spaces. Lupe Fiasco explained why he uses condoms while masturbating. Is there any way? Yes. What? Why are you laughing like a fucking?
yo, bro, I'm fucking weak. Go ahead, finish what you gotta say.
I'm gonna just play the clip.
Did someone ask him that question?
Oh,
This is on Twitter Spaces, by the way.
You like, fuck, I don't want to bust all over the fucking room, and you don't want to stop and have to aim like if it was paper towel or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same. It serves the same function as a sock to kind of contain,
I just want to point out, I've
right?
never
But then you
used
fuck
sock.
socks and you gotta wash them or do whatever. But then condoms is cheap. You get a box of the bitches for like $15. Go crazy.
I'm not gonna play any no more.
All right, all jokes aside, I know why people have babies, right? Cause
What you know? What do you mean? Explain that.
I got a kid. I know
No
how I
shit.
got a kid.
Yeah, cause you,
I ain't use a condom and I ain't pull out, right? But have you seen the price of condoms?
yes,
Yo, bro, if you ain't got $15 to spend on this shit, bro, come on.
$30.
Bro, them shits is expensive. And then they got them shits locked up too. You can't even
Yeah.
steal them.
No, you're not supposed to
Yo,
steal
bro,
them,
pull out.
CJ.
Pull out.
You can't pull out.
Pull out.
Y'all know you don't
For
have.
him
You
to
know
say
you're not
he's
good
spending
at that.
$15 to bust a nut is crazy.
Yes.
Bro, just go shoot your shit in the shower, in the fucking shower or in the toilet, bro. Like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Wait. So y'all stood over the toilet before and.
Cash that shit out. Flush him right down there, bro. What's up with you? You gonna sit there and just
So
cash
wait,
out in a
you
condom?
and
And then you gonna actually
what?
need that
Like,
condom, bro. When you need it, you ain't got no rubbers. Now you burning.
oh my god.
That's a bad investment.
Like, yeah, that's a bad investment,
Yeah.
bro. You spending money on condoms to beat off in them?
Yeah.
And then when you really get a bitch to pull up, you over here like, yo, where the rubbers at? Now you ain't got no condom. And you know the bitch ain't got none either.
That's not true.
Bro,
That's not true. Do women not have condoms when they do this? Oh. Okay, never mind. All right.
now he in
cool.
some shit raw. Now she pregnant.
I mean, that says it all, though. I don't think he even getting shorties if you're doing that.
Yeah, true. I cash out and still get a little pussy. I'm gonna cash out after too. Fuck. Like the fuck?
Fucking
Shit.
sick. Fucking sick.
But
yes.
I don't know. That's.
So are y'all rolling with this or you're not rolling with it?
I ain't with that shit.
Your face looks so disturbed.
I mean, even if I'm trying to go by his logic, like, you could go to the doctor, get the little.
Yo, bro,
Handfuls,
facts.
like
Run
a-
to the clinic real quick,
Yeah.
do a COVID test, and on the way out, yeah, gotta grab a handful for free. Take 2 handfuls, nigga, and walk out and put them shit in. Like, they not gonna say nothing, but you really going to the store with the intentions of, I gotta get these condoms so I can cash out.
I'm going to need these for later.
yeah, you are.
Yo.
I'm gonna need the
It's either I need to nut and use a girl or I got it for me.
Who asked this question? Who asked
Yeah,
him?
that's what we really gotta get to the fact. Who
That's
really
what
fucking
it was, a Twitter space conversation.
No, they got a Twitter space need to be fucking reviewed.
And he thought I'm going to jump in that. This is the one.
He said, "Oh yeah, I got something to say about
Yeah.
this. This
Out of
is
all
great
the
advice."
topics.
Not this is it.
He said, "This is great advice. They're gonna need to hear this from."
I can't. Okay, so Drake dropped new music.
I didn't even get to hear that.
You didn't?
Nah, that's
I heard
crazy.
it. That's right.
I didn't get to hear it.
CJ.
This is the new 3, right?
This is the new.
Yeah, I didn't get to hear it.
Well, he's been dropping stuff. He dropped the 100.
The 100 gigs I heard.
Yeah.
And then he dropped some new shit.
Yeah,
That's the shit that I ain't get to listen to.
the newest.
Yeah.
The newest is the 100 gig. Or it's up.
I thought he dropped some shit on the burner account.
Yeah, 100 gigs. So, oh, okay, so that's what it is. 100 gigs. The songs that were on that is now on DSP. So it's up, is on there. Blue, green, red is on there, and Housekeeping with Lotto is on there. So you heard all three of those songs then?
Yeah, then I did hear it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yo,
So
don't do drugs.
terrible. Like,
Yo, I'm thinking because I seen some shit on
The link?
I seen some shit on Instagram where it was like, yo, he dropped on his burner account some new shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was this week.
That was this week, right?
Yeah.
2 songs, I think.
It was 2
Yeah.
songs.
It
So
was
he
two.
do.
Heard
All
those
right,
ones,
so those 2 new ones I did not hear.
got it.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I heard the other set.
How do you feel about what you're hearing?
I like them. I know the world don't like them. I like them. But that's, I'm going to leave it at that because, we're going to end up.
I like blue, green, red.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Okay. Anything else?
I like Housekeeping with Lotto. I feel like I like the songs that are dropping, but realistically, nigga, it's not hitting hard enough.
Nah.
Okay.
And I think a lot of it has to do with him not wanting to address this Kendrick shit. I think he trying to shoot at everybody else, which I did see the 2 new songs.
Mm-hmm.
He's shooting at niggas for no reason, because at this point, nobody is bothered with him. The target is Kendrick, and he no longer wants to focus on the target.
I hear y'all.
That's that. It's only the actions. I only talk about the actions. His actions move like he don't want to address Kendrick.
Yo,
he
I
want to
feel
address
like-
everybody else.
I feel like the Wolverine of hip hop, of rap, got his ass beat, and niggas is like, yo, he not about to regenerate no more.
What you mean?
We seen the nigga go through some shit already. Shit, I even personally felt like when Joe Budden dropped that diss track, that shit was way better than Drake shit. Joe Budden was fucking bugging, and that's right after Slaughterhouse too. And if y'all was on Slaughterhouse music, y'all know that nigga Joe was in his fucking bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All them niggas, but Joe was the one nigga that when I was listening to Slaughterhouse, I was like, damn, he fucking walking on these niggas. Like, and his response to Drake shit, I was like, yeah, he did that. He did that one on the nigga. But guess what? It wasn't the big enough artist, right? It's like the underdog. You got the prize fighter. Nobody really cared if Joe walked on him.
I always felt like Drake was the underdog though, like in every.
You always
Really?
felt like that?
Because it's the persona they gave him as far as like the singing nigga, like you sing,
That's. I can agree with you on
like the light skinned dude, like what
the
you
light skinned singing nigga that want to rap sometimes, and then it's crazy because those be the same niggas that's listening to the rap song. that
Thank
he made.
you.
So it's like, yo, y'all niggas is confused when y'all bump into this nigga. It's like, I hate to say it, it's like, yo, y'all say the nigga not black enough, but then y'all would still bump the nigga shit. Y'all love the shit. Y'all use it in all y'all captions and everything. Like, I'm not downplaying Kendrick at all, bro, but I don't see nobody ever pulling up that nigga shit for a caption on Instagram. That nigga, Drake was y'all soundtrack for y'all life.
That's how you feel. Drake was the soundtrack of
For a
everybody's
lot of
life.
people's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. This one L, and this is what I'm saying. I guess this is because it's
I still don't even think he lost. I think
You don't think he lost?
I don't think he lost. Nah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Explain your logic, please.
I feel like I don't know. It's just great timing for everything. I feel like Kendrick didn't explain or have a rebuttal for like the abuse that Drake portrayed, that he hit his wife or whatever. He never explained that. It was cool to have her in the video, but that don't mean nothing.
Yo, and I said that during
means
one of the
nothing.
episodes. I'm like, yo, this is business. They could tell her like, yo, shorty, you gotta be in the video. We need this shit for looks right now. Who cares if the nigga blacked your eye? Like,
Y'all really think niggas would do that?
yo, bro, if you hear a rumor about a nigga touching a kid, you gonna question it?
Yes.
You're gonna question it?
About, what do you mean?
You gonna question the rumor?
No, I'm questioning the dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like when you hear a nigga is abusing a female, it's like it's hard for you to be like, nah, that's the like, oh bro, we did it with other artists.
The fact that she didn't say
crucify other
nothing.
artists. Yeah, the
But
fact
she
didn't
didn't say anything
Yeah.
either. She didn't say nothing, but they did address the Dave Free shit. They did. He
I ain't gonna lie, this shit was
subtly
perfectly
addressed
set
the
up.
shit. He didn't directly say, "No, nigga, I ain't beating on my bitch," and I think that's what people expected him to do.
This shit was perfectly set up too, though. Like, I personally thought before like all of it happened, I'm thinking to myself like, if it go there, I don't think Drake goes there with it because
But he did.
I didn't think he would calculate it like that. Because I'm looking at it as a bystander. The gang culture always wins. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I said it in a few episodes already. That shit look cool. Like, you seen Kendrick video? That shit look cool, bro. He got all them niggas outside. That shit look cool. Drake is not from that culture. He's not from an LA type of setting where this neighbor, every damn block is a different gang. He not from that shit. So looking
He's
at
from
it from
Canada.
outside, it don't look like a fair battle at all. It look like
How?
shit that's gonna be already. Yo, bro, hip hop is on that shit. You just said it. The niggas from Canada, bro. We not saying Canada pussy, but the nigga from Canada, bro.
I think also the
compared
timing
to
of the
LA
song.
nigga.
I think when it comes
Compton,
to,
nigga?
I think, okay, so here's the thing. I don't think it's that. I think it's more of the fact of Drake cosplays who into different people. He's not that, but he's been moving as if he is that.
Yo,
so now
this
you
shit
have somebody that really truly is that.
This shit
And
was
now
a
you can't play
this
cosplay
shit
no
was a
more.
Perfect alley for Kendrick though. If you're looking at it like
You can't
it's like
cosplay.
it's literally
you can't,
this was the last
You
round.
can't
of-
cosplay with real gangbangers, bro.
And that's why I said like it was a perfect alley for Kendrick because you can't. It's like the last scene in 8 Mile, the battle rap. Like you get what I'm saying?
I
That
feel
like
his approach to it was
B
wrong.
Rabbit got the right approach to it. He already got the
Yeah.
information on the nigga. He know what I'm about to dissect this shit deeper now. Like we already, and this is what he did with it. So it's like, all right, bro.
I feel like Drake didn't rap like he should have. Like I love when he did these subliminals with Jay-Z or whatever. You ever Johnny Draft Day? That
Draft
song?
Day, yeah.
That he was spitting. Like with these songs that he came out, they were too melodic, they were too playful. I felt like also just the timing of Kendrick's They Not Like Us, like have that during Black History Month. And then Juneteenth. Mm-hmm. What? That's a song of the summer already. Just you won just with that. So
I was expecting like Stay Scheming Drake. You feel me?
yeah.
The way he was rapping on some of them, I was just like, yeah, this ain't.
It reminds me of Meek and him. I feel like in this scenario, Drake was Meek, and then
Yeah, he was definitely yeah.
Yep.
And then social media love it. They like that's your karma for what you did to me. And I'm like, damn, y'all not letting that shit go.
Yeah.
Like
No.
they squashed it.
yeah.
We know this shit is forever. This shit is never getting squashed.
No, it's never.
Meek ain't been
So
the same.
Elliot Wilson tried to say the Drake and feud. He said exactly that the Drake and
Kendrick.
feud is never gonna be over. This will be forever.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Geminis are petty. If I hate you,
can
I
see
hate you
that
forever.
shit. I can see that shit lasting.
I hate you forever.
And they said shit. I feel like I can't. This generation is different from the past generation. So, like, yeah, they done said shit they never gonna apologize about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They crossed that line with each other
Yeah.
already. It's nothing. Even when they become older adults into their 50s.
You still
they
said
gonna
that
be-
shit.
Yeah, they still gonna be on their bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I said it because I said it, nigga. I meant
Yep.
it. So,
But yeah, definitely want to get into sports real quick. Chip Kelly and these players coming for his whole neck.
yo,
bro.
if you know about Chip Kelly, they drag that man as like the worst coach, the worst type
Is
of
it
person.
warranted for us?
I don't know. I never really followed up with them niggas. He didn't coach for my team, so I didn't give a fuck about Chip Kelly. He wasn't
Damn.
in my team. But it's hilarious, and I love to see it. I know they say like the podcast shit is oversaturated because everybody's doing it, but getting to see like some of these athletes talk about what they go through behind closed doors.
Yes. Do you like it?
It's amazing because we don't get those stories. We didn't get those stories from the older players, and now that some of them, sad to say, you see some of them past and shit like that.
Yeah.
Everybody got something to say now, and it's like, yo, let me tell you the story that happened.
Yes.
Because nobody knows about this story, and nobody knows what really happened during this game. Nobody knows why Paul Pierce ran off the court and shit like that. Like, stories like that is needed. Yeah, you know, we was all seeing that, and then he came back, started bugging. You know, shit like that we need. So,
You like it?
yeah, I like it.
Okay. How do you feel about like sport athletes and now them telling their stories of the old like days and?
I definitely agree. I feel like it's entertaining. I feel like we definitely need those stories.
Yo, the best storyteller athlete is Jeff Teague from that played in the NBA. Like, Jeff Teague.
Jeff Teague is funny.
Jeff Teague,
Yeah.
and you can tell that's exactly how the fuck it happened. The way he said it is how the fuck it happened.
Yep, I
That's
believe
exactly how it went down.
I believe
and
it.
And it makes it more funnier because he's like always the one getting picked on in these stories.
Yeah.
Like randomly a nigga would say something to him and he's like, yo, what the fuck I did? Like he said a story and he was like, yo, my mom and my aunt was at this game and they're cheering for me. And one of the ref was like, yo, who them hoes over there? And he like, nigga, it's my mother and my aunt. Like, for the ref to go over there like, oh, yo, who them hoes on your dick? Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, it's funny because you would never think a ref would say some shit. Like, you see them have their little side conversation.
Yeah.
You just don't know because they're not always mic'd up. So it's fun to hear these conversations.
Got it.
So
Okay.
seeing these players let their clips off about old coaches, go ahead. Because a lot of the media will make it seem like, yo, that coach was the greatest coach. And they could tell you, like, yo, this nigga was a dick.
I actually enjoy those stories more than anything because I'm intrigued. Who's really the shitty coach from the player side?
No,
Like,
that is. Who's really? I like who's the shitty teammate. You know, the ones
Oh,
you don't
yeah,
think
true.
like you be thinking like, yeah, this is a great person, and they tell you like that nigga's a fucking
Terrible.
asshole. Like,
I be wanting to hear the stories about like the fights with the players, like Carmelo and KG. I think KG called
Yo.
Lala a Honey Nut Cheerio or
niggas,
something like
Yes.
that.
nigga said your wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
that was so.
Was that confirmed?
disrespectful.
Like-
Yo, it wasn't even confirmed, but you can tell. Like, and like, yo, KG's a shit talker.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch sports, KG's gonna bust your ass and he gonna talk shit.
he is.
And that was during the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. It was the Knicks and the Celtics. And I ain't gonna lie, if I'm not mistaken, Melo was busting a ass, bro. Like, he was hot. This is New York. We back in the playoffs. This is that vibe. And I feel like that was a great move by KG because he said that and Melo went into crash out mode.
He was waiting by the coach bus,
he
all of
like
that.
he told it like middle of the game. He telling the nigga like, yo, let's go to the tunnel, bro. And then after the game, you waiting by their bus. Like, you're not even thinking about basketball no more.
No.
And this is what KG do. He really is a mental player. I be telling niggas basketball is really 10%
mental.
talent and 90% mental. Because if a nigga could throw you off your game by just saying something to you, nigga, you are no
Yeah.
good to us.
Facts.
Nigga sit there and tell you some shit about your kid in the stand or some shit, bro. Come on.
Facts.
It's over for you.
Facts.
So that shit, oh, man.
But yeah.
I need to hear about that shit, too. I ain't gonna lie.
Same. So, speaking of stories and journeys, take us through your journey. Like, take us through the beginning of your journey, you being an artist.
Man, it's been about three years of me doing this like full time, consistently, all of that. Started off rapping.
What was your name?
No, it was still
Now
Donelle
that's
Valentine.
mad funny.
It was still
It was
young-
still Valentine.
Yeah, when I was a teenager though, it was like Young Don or something like that. Right?
Oh,
I thought that was fire. Young Don. I was like, yo.
Not Young
But-
Don.
Got older, I just accepted the Donelle Valentine. Started off rapping. I couldn't find anyone to do hooks for me because it's the Bronx and nobody sings.
So, yeah, before you get into all of that, where are you from?
Oh, where I'm from? Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx.
Like,
from the Bronx.
take us through your
Uptown,
journey.
uptown.
Like,
Yeah. Okay, born and raised in the Bronx. Been there my whole life.
why
pretty much.
sheesh?
I hate the Bronx. I love the Yankees, you know. I'll go there for the Yankees.
I feel like the Bronx and Brooklyn are like
Oh, here we
really
go.
like,
We're cousins.
for real, like it's so
We're
synonymous.
And that's
like,
probably
it's
where
a-
the hate is
The
from.
annoying,
I ain't gonna lie. If you
Cause
go to
the Bronx is the annoying ass cousin that crash
low
out,
key,
and the Brooklyn
low
niggas
key,
like watching
like-
y'all niggas.
What is
stupid
that?
niggas
It's the
crash
opposite
out.
way.
you go to the Bronx and you on the Grand Concourse, bro. That's Eastern Parkway. Shit, you not. It's Eastern Parkway vibes.
That's
over
what
there.
I'm
You just be looking
saying.
Like, damn.
Yes.
On this side, you got
It's
niggas
the
selling turtles.
I'm
On the
telling
other
you,
side,
the
you got
Bronx
incense
and
niggas.
Brooklyn.
It's the same.
The Bronx is that
don't
little
feel-
cousin that be crashing out and you be trying to help them out and they don't listen and then you just let them crash out on their own and they come back and you be like, all right, I told you so, but I'm not going to tell you I told you so. I'm going to just take that L. We just know you fucked up. That's the Bronx and the Brooklyn.
My man's from the Bronx. All right.
Yes. But yes.
Young Don from the Bronx.
So where did you go to school? Did you go to school in the Bronx? Did you ever leave the Bronx?
Now I went to school in the Bronx. High school went to St. Ray's. College I went to Iona. Well, that wasn't in the Bronx. That's like New Rochelle, pretty much. But I mean, yeah.
You know, I'm uptown. Yeah. They like to claim the Bronx. That's not the Bronx no more.
Yeah, Mount Vernon is not the Bronx.
You're done.
Anybody who says they're from uptown and they were born and raised in Mount Vernon, that is not uptown. That is a Mount. You know what I'm talking about? That is Mount Vernon. That is Mount Vernon.
I'm not saying nothing.
That's
I agree,
from the Bronx.
I just want to know if you live anywhere in Mount Vernon, you shouldn't even be considered in the city.
Yeah.
That don't even get a city name, Mount Vernon.
Nah.
Like, bro, no, absolutely not.
I can't. But okay. So tell me about home life. Like it's you, your mom, your dad, your sister, a dog, a cat.
It's me and my stepdad, my real pops, Joe, big drug dealer.
Big Bunting?
Big Bunting, yeah. So just me, my mom, my two sisters. Yeah, pretty much just that scenario.
Did that have any influence on like you, what career you wanted to do, or?
Honestly, my living situation, like just the home itself, never really did, but like where I'm from did, honestly. So I started off going to school for business at Iona, and then I realized, like, after taking an accounting class, I don't want to do this. Like, I had like a 3 hour.
Too much math, huh?
Yeah, I had a 3-hour course, and I had like a Jamaican teacher teaching it, and with her accent, and then in them 3 hours, I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this. And the mad attitude, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm off this. So I went on to do ABA therapy, working with clients. I still do it. Well, I officially stopped doing that, but I still have like the background and all of that, so it's still fresh. But I stopped doing that. There, I work with children and adults on the spectrum, basically teaching them to regulate their social emotional skills, stereotypies, things like that. So like the hand wavering, teaching different behaviors that they're not doing that. I had a client. You see me post my clients sometimes. I shouldn't be doing that, but you see me post them. Like he would nonverbal, would bite, all of that. Like I'm talking about like me wearing a shirt. He would have food in his mouth, biting my shirt, food from his mouth on my shirt the entire day. Like stuff like that, dealing with that. And I loved it, honestly. But doing that and the music, I realized that I love making music more. And it's a cool skill to have. But yeah, I went on to start, full-time music, singing and songwriting.
Got it. Okay. Who's the most influential male or female you had growing up?
Honestly, I think my stepdad. Honestly, I think him stepping in, because my biological father wasn't around, was great. Like my mom told me a story how my real dad, blood father, would see us walking in the street and I'm young and me not recognize him, and he wouldn't say a thing. And I'm like, yo, like growing up, I'm like, maybe he was intimidated, seeing another man there and stuff like that. But like, nah, like, you're a man. You're supposed to talk to you like, what's up, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
You ain't do none of that. And
so what made you not be Tariq Jr.?
Yes. Not Tariq Jr. I hate you.
Like, what made you not go down that road?
That's funny. And somebody actually asked me that question like not too long ago too. I just wasn't into it. Like I seen enough from where I lived. I seen people get shot at. Been in close proximities of like shootouts.
And he knew that was not his life.
Yeah, like it's so easy to get a gun, but I don't need one. Like I don't, That's why I like R&B. I don't gotta be a thug to be R&B.
Now you don't want to be a thug. Bro, do you know how many times this nigga be like, Bree? I be like, you can't hit nobody, bro. Like, you are an R&B singer. You have to be soft. Like, you could look big and like, but you can't exude that, bro. Like, you can't be like, yo, this nigga gonna knock me clean the fuck out if I say some crazy shit.
You need that though. Like,
no,
you need that.
like,
In the studio with some of these people,
why do you feel like you need that? Tell us about these studio sessions.
Look, people will take advantage of you, right? Not even
What's
just in
the
the studio.
craziest situation where you felt like somebody took advantage of you? Do you need the sandbag? Cause you keep. Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are you stepping on it?
No.
I don't believe you. You're lucky I can't see. Go ahead.
Fuck what I lie for.
I don't know.
You're like, you stepping on this shit? Nah, I ain't stepping on this shit.
Okay.
Oh, look.
I don't know if I have like a crazy scenario, but it's like simple stuff like crediting an artist, right? Like I worked with someone, I won't say their name, but they got a following. You know, they made a name for themselves. They once were, pretty lit. Mm-hmm. Do a song for them, do a hook. They put out the song and don't credit me. My name's not even on the hook. I mean, on the record. It says yada 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 and just that artist. And I'm like, yo, bro, you didn't tell me you put this song out. I met you in the studio with you, mixed it for you. I called out of work to go to the studio for you, like, and you're not crediting me. Like it's weird, and it's like it's because I'm being so soft spoken.
And this is where he can crash out.
Yeah.
This is not when he can crash out.
That's a valid reason to crash out.
That's a valid
reason
to crash out.
You're not gonna credit me?
Unless you about to hit him with split sheets and shit, Bree. You about to go down that road with him and be like, well, you should have had your shit together.
You know I want to, right?
If you want to go down that road,
you know I want to, right?
I just know that's
you know I want to, right?
Like I know you want to.
I don't care about like you being a good person. Ooh, whoopty, like we met, we vibe, wonderful. That paperwork look a little fucking different though. I'm not trying to hear that.
Paperwork is valid, but sometimes people
he can't.
They move without merit. Like
move without merit. What do you mean?
So,
talk me through the process.
Let's say you're an artist. I meet you, right? You send me a song like, yo, I did this hook. What you think of it? I tell you, I like it. I'm gonna jump on that, right? Nah, obviously at some point we gotta get like business attached. You gotta have management.
Roll two with that. 'Cause you be stuffing that shit. Thank you. Go ahead.
But like you gotta get management, whatever. Like the paperwork is, you have your split sheet system, all of that. But if you just jump in the gun and you think, you know what, I like this enough to where I'm gonna put this out tomorrow. Like what?
Agreed. Okay.
And that's pretty much what happened.
Got it.
But
okay. But all right, so take me through the first time you knew you wanted to be an artist.
Shoot.
Yeah, because how you went from being a rapper to R&B,
before you
like
take it to that road. When you found out you can sing.
Okay, yeah.
Like, that was during my rapping stage. That was during that.
Okay.
Because that's like a superpower you don't know you have unless you try, right?
Yeah, like I grew up like singing and like.
No, that don't mean you sing.
Oh, I know I can't sing because I tried.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't tried to fly yet, but I know I can't fly.
Now I found that out when like rapping like I always felt like I can kind of sing, but I never really explored it. But as a kid, especially as like a boy, like you get more flack for singing. Like, nah, that's gay. You can't sing. No, sing. That's
damn.
That's what you hear when you're young. At least that's what I heard. So, rapping or whatever.
Is that true, CJ? Y'all be cheesing?
I wish I could sing. I'd have been singing the drawers right off of it. You hear me?
That niggas make fun of you for doing
them.
anything that
Fuck
was
them.
out of the ordinary.
Yo, bro, I'd have been sending happy birthday voice notes singing, nigga, to bitches.
Like, hit you with the, oh, you think you Chris Brown?
Yeah, nigga, I do. And I'm about to get bitches and money like him. Y'all niggas is some haters. And that's where, like, it be a nigga like that make a comment like that to be like, yo, that nigga a plant. That's where that hate shit come from. That's what I'm talking about.
That's true.
Those negative ass vibes always comes with a title, a fucking name for some shit. And it be industry plant. Why? Because they successful. Because it happened in 6 months for them. If you tried, it could happen in 4 months for you. Okay. Niggas be lazy.
That's true. But yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, so I couldn't find anyone to do like the hooks for me, the hook ideas I had. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it myself. And initially, like, I would start off singing. I would put mad auto tune on, like T-Pain times 10, like. And then as I got better, I'm realizing I don't need that much auto tune. I don't need that much pitch correct. So I'm just like,
You found your voice.
yeah, diving back. So, yeah, once I realized I could do that and I can like portray a story, I'm like, all right, bet I got this. I want to be an artist.
You want to be an artist, but do you want to, like, how did you know you wanted to be a singer?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
You actually wanted to do that.
As my vocals develop more, I'm like, all right, I think I'm having more fun singing because like the melodies, the harmonies that I can do. Nobody really listening like to rap. I felt like at the time where I was like venturing off to do this. So I was like, I think I'm going to appeal more to the women anyway. And that's the goal. So if the ladies like it and I got people singing along doing this, I'm gonna run with it. So
Got it. Okay. So did you do any sports in school?
yeah, I played ball. I played ball, ran track. I was on the chess team. That's a sport. So yeah.
You didn't take it serious enough.
What, the chess team?
Yeah.
I took everything serious. Like I went to St. Ray's, but you had to be scouted in order to play on the varsity team. Iona, the same scenario. Basically, whoever was scouted from high school played there. So
got it.
Iona crap, what you talking about?
For college, Iona.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and they were Division I, but they suck. Ain't nobody good go to Iona. But yeah, play sports, ran track. Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, I played football too.
You won anything? Like, were you a bench warmer?
Nah,
were you?
Whenever
Did you actually
I'm a
play?
star. No.
Like,
So
were you a star? Did your mom go to your games? Like, walk us through your childhood.
So my parents didn't go to all of my games. I felt like out of all of those sports, it was predominantly basketball and track and cross country. So like mile races and 5Ks, things like that. I was really good at running track. I wish I kept doing it during high school because I think I could have got like a scholarship or something like that. But yeah, I got like a couple of New Balance medals at the Armory.
And you went to Iowa.
Iona. Yeah.
I said Iowa, whatever. How was that? Where is that? Sorry.
That's in New Rochelle. It's like a little past Mount Vernon.
So you stayed uptown your whole life?
Pretty much. I commuted to, yeah.
You said what? Can you talk inside the mic? I'm not talking to anybody that doesn't talk inside the mic.
Shut up.
Since you want to lay back and shit.
New Rochelle is not uptown. Mount Vernon is not uptown. So he was like upstate, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Sorry.
Yeah. Whole new territory. But pretty much all my schooling was in New York. Iona was an experience. It was a private Catholic school, so I ain't get FAFSA there. I ain't get no financial aid.
Did you finish?
No.
How many years?
That accounting class, I was like, I'm out. So,
what year was that?
That was like my second year.
I'm fucking crying. Why does everybody drop out the second year?
No, I switched majors. I went to BCC after that. I wanted to get a degree with for early childhood education. My dad had passed. My stepfather had passed during that time, so it kind of like stopped me from going to school.
So your stepdad.
My stepdad is deceased. My biological father is in prison.
No, so your stepdad you refer to as your dad just now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, did I?
That yes.
I'm so used to calling him by his first name, like since
Dad.
His name is Andrew.
Got it.
Yeah. So,
but you referred to him as dad. So walk us through that.
So that was a process. I didn't always refer to him as dad. Growing up, our relationship wasn't the best. He was born and raised here in Brooklyn.
Love it.
So he grew up.
Love
he
it.
was one of the pops that grew up and he woke up angry, or at least he looked angry.
Yes, he looked
like,
angry. Just don't bother
and I wasn't
me
used
for
to
like
that.
30 minutes.
Yeah, like attitude, and he was a good man. He treated my mother right, treated me right. I didn't agree with everything. Now, parents.
Yeah, we
aren't.
kids. We don't know shit, but
definitely a good man. He grew up with like strict parents, so trying to integrate some of that with.
Did he know that you were a singer?
He knew that I was a rapper. He didn't know that I could sing, which kills me. So
you didn't at all discover like your singing abilities, but you say you were doing it while you were rapping.
But he already had passed during
Got
that
it.
time.
Okay.
So I think he heard one song. I made a song when I went to Oregon when I was like 22.
Did he like the song?
Yeah, he did. He was like one of my first supporters. He
I
posted on
love it.
Facebook and all of that.
Aw,
I was like,
I love that.
look at those pops. But yeah.
So after that, so take us through your process. Like, what's your journey now? Like
Like
you
my
got out
creative
of
process?
college, you left college. How did you get to today?
Today, honestly, just seeing things through. Like that was like my motto for me. Like no matter what. Like I had a few moments where I was pitching songs to Rihanna for her album that's been like delayed for years.
So that's how you from college, you went straight into being an artist.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I had like a mentor who was like a producer, but he was just outside for a long time, so he had some connections. I was working with him for a bit. Him making beats for me and me making songs, and also trying to pitch those songs. Eventually, it turned into me just like I think COVID hit. I had management at the time. Just learning from him too. We had a falling out, but I still learned a lot from him. So just learning to do more with content. So much so that like I can be, like he would use the example, you could be using the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, just dropping content, like just having it readily available. To fast forward to now, being offered, contracts, meeting Rodney Jerkins, Ty Five, having opportunities to write songs for Diddy, or now having the label meetings, things like that. Honestly, all of that came from just me seeing it through. So just not stopping.
So you will go to a Diddy party?
I ain't gonna lie. Before I knew what I knew now, I probably would have.
Why are you laughing?
You ain't shit, bro.
Like he
I
said
ain't
Diddy.
gonna lie,
He opened it. He said Diddy.
I heard it, and I had the chance to, but I was like, nah, let the young
But
man.
at that time, I didn't know all of that. So
But you would have went.
if I was in ignorance, yeah, like me not knowing anything.
You see,
Yeah.
they would go.
But had I seen something, I'm like, I probably won't go back again,
But you went and you saw it. You
Yeah.
already got the experience.
Yeah, without the prior knowledge, yeah.
We always knew them Diddy parties was freaky, so that nigga say he going. Now if he sees some shit, I don't know. He didn't say if he. You know what's funny is he didn't say that he would leave. He just said he would never return.
I mean, you usually see stuff in
Freaky
passing.
ass nigga.
Nah,
He a freaky ass nigga. That's how I
Like
know.
it depends how you see it. Like if it's like I don't, if it's a back room somewhere, I'm not. It's not my house. I'm not
CJ,
gonna
you
go
would have
over
went.
What?
You would have went to a Diddy party prior to the Cassie shit.
Prior to like knowing about abuse and shit.
Prior to the Cassie shit.
Yeah, I went to a party.
And if you saw some
Wait,
freaky
hold
shit,
on,
would
hold
you
on, hold
leave?
on.
Or
It
would
depends
you...
on what it is.
Is it?
It
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like, how freaky we talking?
Actually, I'm reneging on that statement. I was not going to a Diddy party because prior to
The
Cassie
Cassie.
was him on Drink Champs, and that's when he had everybody just nervous in that room. So prior to the Cassie shit, I was not going to a Diddy party. When he told Fabio, "Why we don't party no more?" Like I ain't like that shit.
Yeah.
That shit made me uncomfortable. I wasn't even in the room and I got quiet. Ah, shit, what are you talking about? You feel me? Everybody was in there quiet.
Oh,
So yeah, prior to that shit, nah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
But
I'm gonna go.
you would have went.
Now if it's like a little intimate setting, then nah. But if it's like you got everybody,
You don't know
there,
that until you get there.
All right, if it's intimate, it's like 10 of us. I'm out.
Nigga said,
If it's
"I'm
like
out."
if it's a
If
party,
it's 10, I'm
yeah.
out.
I mean, I don't know. This is prior knowledge. This is like you don't
Without
know what
no
to
knowledge.
expect. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But anyway, so I will like say a statement and you'll finish it. So my personality trait is
Damn, I don't know how to answer that. My personal.
I don't know how to answer that.
do y'all not know what personality
Nah, I
trait
know, but
is?
it's just like, damn, that just made me think about it.
Yeah, that's the point. Welcome.
Yeah, that's tough. Go ahead, bro. She asked you.
Not
I'm
yes.
thinking right now. Give me an example of yours.
No, this ain't for me.
My personality trait is
Nerdy. Mine's is nerdy.
I'll say spirited.
Okay. Why spirited?
Cause I'm like a bird. That shit. Yo, drugs, bro. That's why as soon as he said spirited, that song just started playing.
I'm crying.
I mean, not like in a bubbly sense, but just like I'm ready to go. Like no matter what it is, honestly. So.
Okay. What's something you hated as a kid but love as an adult?
I hated peach cobbler as a kid. I love it as an adult.
Spankings.
This nigga's such a freaky ass.
Yo, you
bro.
see me just gotta go left.
Freaky ass nigga, bro. Peach cobbler? Why did you not like peach cobbler?
The texture.
Texture,
It's
yeah.
like,
That shit. Yeah,
It's-
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
what
like
is-
that shit either. That texture, it was just like gooey, gloppy on the inside. It was just like, what the fuck? It tastes
What-
like somebody chewed it first. And then
Somebody.
put it in there and bake
Oh,
it. Yeah.
got it. So now you like as an adult.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
It's an adult.
Depending on
Ice
who
cream
makes
on
it.
that bitch with
Yeah.
a little whipped cream. Woo. Warm it
Yeah.
up just a little bit so the ice cream don't
So y'all don't
melt.
feel the same way about like cheesecake?
Nah, I love
I
cheesecake.
hate cheesecake.
Chill out, boy.
Cheese-
He going to the Diddy
Cheesecake.
party. He don't know he got to walk for some cheesecake.
You know,
Yeah.
you gotta walk for some
Got to walk for some
cheesecake.
cheesecake to get in here. Like, where your slice? Imagine that's the fee. Where your slice of cheesecake?
I just don't see it. Like the appeal of it. I've
That
never
shit
had
is
like
fire,
good
bro.
cheesecake.
That shit is like, yo.
Juniors? You never had juniors?
I've had juniors, but not
Oh.
their cheesecake. Nah. That's crazy. I've gone to juniors and never had.
And never
cheesecake.
had their
Yeah.
cheesecake? That's weird.
Yeah, actually.
That-
Did a whole video in front of juniors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay. What is your most controversial take? It could be anything. Look at TJ's face.
I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking
Go ahead.
direct at the camera. As soon as he said that, I just like, you feel me?
I can't.
Summer ain't been right, bro. Summer ain't been right.
He dropped some
I
fire.
feel you, but he ain't outside.
He can't be outside.
That's like listening to Max B shit when he was locked up. That shit was painful.
Yeah.
You hearing that nigga in jail, you ain't you wanted to listen to it because it was Max B. But
Yes.
hearing it was like, damn, this shit is depressing, bro. You really locked up, like,
Yeah.
yeah, nah, it's not the same, bro. We need your energy outside, you know. I like that.
Yeah, I don't think.
Tory
he did it.
innocent.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man,
Wow.
your ass still fat. I'm gonna tell you that every time though. I got some saved videos on Instagram when I'm feeling down.
Oh
bro.
my God.
Oh my
CJ.
Meg was up there twerking her shit. Like, her shit is jello.
Yeah, COVID, she was going crazy.
She was going
going
bananas. I got some of those. Some of the videos I saved, nigga. Shit. Gotta say that shit. Make you smile on a rainy day, nigga. What's wrong with y'all?
You're
Shit.
sick.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's something that happened in your life that nobody would believe?
Something that's happened.
Something that happened in your life that nobody would believe.
I mean, I met Frank Ocean.
How was that?
Honestly, like I was in Soho. You know, like the little back skirts of. I don't even know the
Back
street.
blocks.
Yeah, like the
Of,
cobblestones.
Houston's and Houston, East Houston over
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I know what you're talking
He was walking with some joint. I mean, I don't know who it was, but
It was a female.
female. I'm sorry, female. No, woman. Woman. It was a woman, and yeah, I asked for a picture. I didn't believe it was him, and he was like, "Nah." And that's the end of the story right there. I was sad. I was like, "That's like my idol for me, musically. Like that's the guy."
Did it crush your dreams?
It did. And then I'm realizing he was like, "I don't do pictures," and then I went on social media. I googled him. I've never seen a Frank Ocean picture with
with a fan.
a fan ever. So I was like, I respect it. I'll keep it. But I should have had him like sign something. I don't know.
I'd have been like, let me just take a picture of you.
Where I thought about doing it as he walked away, and he's like, "Yo," but I didn't want to be that guy.
Be that one get a bag. Yeah. Damn.
Don't be that guy, because now you're an artist, so.
I know nobody gonna believe me on mine. I get to answer too, because I like these questions.
Why you like these questions?
You don't ask me no questions.
Because
I'm a whole mutant and niggas don't know. I got super strength.
Is that your controversial take?
Nah, that's what people won't believe.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, I done been in some situations before and I ain't know how I was able to do what I did. Like, yeah, adrenaline is a motherfucker. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was able to stop a car, like, without the brakes type shit. Like
you outside the
my
car?
man's is speeding. I'm the passenger. I was able to, like, throw that bitch into park while he driving. You know you ain't supposed to even, like, to do that, the force of that shit while, you know? Like the gear, I'm pushing the gear into park so we don't crash on the highway to stop the car immediately. Because he already lost control of that shit. It's just like, we spinning. You feel me? Like, yo, we spinning in the car and the shit is slow motion for me. Like, and I'm able to, like, I don't know, bro. I just grab this shit and I'm like, I'm pushing and I'm like, yo, this shit won't go into park. I know if I get this shit into park, we gonna stop the car. Like, the wheels gonna stop, everything gonna stop. And I was able to just like, boom, when I pushed the shit, I heard the whole whatever under the car. That shit just collapsed. And I'm looking like, yo, the car stopped. Yo, we getting out the car, the bitch in the back seat having a panic attack. It's margarita, limes on the roof of the car. It's the glass we took from the spot. I'm looking like, yo, we fucked up. I tell you, I got super strength, bro.
You're a mutant.
I'm telling you, I'm a whole mutant, bro. We all are. We just don't believe it. Tap in, try to do some shit.
Not tap in, try to do something.
I ain't get my powers yet.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm telling you, we all got it. We just don't believe it.
I'm crying. You don't think it has anything to do?
I got Spidey senses OD.
You
I know
don't,
that for a fact.
You don't,
ask anybody that been around me. When I tell you, yo, let's leave this spot, nigga, get in the car with me and we leave in the spot. Every time I left the spot, some shit done went down. After I told niggas like, yo,
let's go.
This ain't it.
This ain't it.
Like, I got in there and like an hour later, I'm like, tap my man's like, yo, bro, we gotta bounce. He like, yo, what happened? I'm like, this ain't the spot. Soon as we leave, niggas like, yo, fucking brawl broke out. One of my mans decided to stay in the spot one time. And he fighting for his fucking life. Soon as we leave, he fighting for his life. He called niggas in the morning like, yo, bro, we got locked up and shit. I'm like,
that's crazy.
I
told niggas, let's leave, bro. That shit was weird. Like, you know, you
get
a vibe.
That shit is
my
weird.
senses be on point. I'm telling you.
So why your Spidey sense didn't help us out when the studio,
Nigga,
aka the house, almost crashed out?
Fucking fireman abilities kicked in. You saw me, nigga? I was in the middle of that shit, fighting the flames, bro. And then she got the nerves to have me sitting next to where the ship, yo.
You'll be
this
fine.
Caught on fire.
Oh damn.
After we recorded one day, like we sitting here chilling, and Keisha heard like a crack, and I heard it too. But I'm like, what the fuck was that? And she looking at me like from across the room, like, you heard that? So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, yo, Bree, what was that noise? She's like, oh, that's just the outlet. It's loose. I'm like, what the fuck you mean it's loose, bro? Unplug the shit. Don't use it. Like, yo, bro, she went over there and unplugged that shit. It started sparking, like blue flames, everything. I'm like, yo, we had to run outside
and get the whole fire extinguisher.
Me and my man's fake panicking, like, yo, how we use this shit? I was like, yo,
terrible.
All I know, you gotta pull the pin, bro. Once you pull the pin, we safe. He found the pin, he pulled the shit. Yo, I went to,
But
you gotta teach classes on that.
That shit was crazy.
Insane. But
afternoon, bro.
I do want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to play this game with you. So it's called I Ain't Saying No Names. So you got to tell us a story. It can be funny, fucked up, or both, but you can't say people's names.
Okay. Shoot. Oh, the shoot?
Yeah. I want a nice, juicy story.
Damn.
I want a nice, juicy one. No, you're not.
Shoot.
You got the girlies. We didn't even get to that. Where the ladies at? How the DMs? How the DMs looking?
Any story. I want a juicy story.
I want a juicy one. Yes, because he's not about to keep giving me PC answers. Like, give us a little juice. Give us some juice.
I might disappoint you with that one. I'll be chilling. I really be to myself, honestly. Like, I'll be talking with you.
What's the craziest DM you ever got from a girl?
Uh, I've had someone like just send me like just bare chest randomly, like just.
Just titties, just
Yeah, like,
random
what was this
titties.
for? She's like, I just wanted to encourage you. So that's
You like that shit.
That's
Like that
I
shit.
like
that's
That's
Y'all like that
That's
shit.
Good. That's
That's
some good
nice.
motivation for the morning. Like, yeah, she did it in the morning.
I woke up to it, so
Oh, that's even
yeah.
better. The nigga woke up to some titties.
Pleasant
I'm happy
surprise.
for you.
Nah, I'm happy for you. I
Yeah.
hate you.
I haven't spoken to her in like a minute, like at that time. So I was like, whoa, okay.
And she's still around. Look at that.
No, I mean like casually.
You gotta
Okay.
just go.
You just walk up to some titties. You be fine.
Go randomly like her story. You know, just heart the corner. Heart. And just, you know, she'll do
Nigga
it
said
again.
heart the
She'll do it.
corner is so annoying. But okay, so yeah, tell us the story. It could be funny.
Story.
It could be funny, fucked up, or both.
Damn, bro.
Singer over here pondering his fucking life away. Like he
Yeah, I'm
don't
like,
have
I don't got
all
no-
the stories.
You know
under the
something?
fucking
Tell me
moon
something
that
to
he
go
can
off
say.
on, cause I talk with you all
What
the
do
time.
you mean?
So
There's nothing you
I
can
got
say.
I got a walk story. Like,
So
only
go
a few
ahead.
People know, and I don't mind sharing.
You wanna
know,
share?
fuck it, we on the pod, right?
Yeah,
I used to
this
do
is a safe
construction.
space.
I used to do construction, right? If y'all know me, I'm lactose intolerant. There was nothing open but Two Boroughs Pizza. I'm working in the city. It's like 3 a.m. Nothing open. And I'm like, fuck it, bro. 2 slices, whatever. You know, by the time that shit settled, I'm probably home. Cause he like, yo, 4 a.m. we leaving. I'm like, it's only 2 more hours. We good. Yeah, all right, bro. We had to wait for the fucking garbage truck, the private company niggas to come pick up the garbage. So we can't leave the site unless they pull up. So on some like transfer the work to them type shit. Yo, my stomach is rocking me. Ain't no bathrooms. Niggas done moved the porter. It's done. It's done for. So I'm like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna make it home. I run downstairs. I'm like, fuck it. The nigga said we could leave. I'm out of there. I left my equipment there. I left my bag there. Like, got on the train with my regular book bag. My stomach is going. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get off at this stop. Go to the fucking train station bathroom. The shit locked. I'm like, damn. Now my body like, oh, I thought we was about to go. You know how your body start loosening up. I'm in the train station sweating, bro. I'm like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I get back on the train. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm at Fulton Street. It's only like 10, 15 stops. I'm trying to do the math in my head. Like, yo, that shit went local. That shit went from 10, 15 stops to like 20, 30
yeah.
stops. So I'm sitting here like, yeah, this ain't it. Yo, my stomach say, yo, bro, listen, I don't know about you, but I gotta go. Ain't nobody on the train, bro. So I'm like, fuck it. I went right in between the train cars. That shit moving.
Oh.
I'm holding on to the C train. Rocking, taking a shit, bro. I had to let it fly, bro. I had an old construction shirt in a book bag. I took that shit, ripping it up, wiping my ass. Yo, bro, when I tell you I would never eat Two Bros ever again, I don't even know if they use, like, whatever cheese that was. Yo, when I tell you I was dying. And what's crazy,
Oh
probably
my
like
God.
3 stops later is when the train got packed. Like, I was
You
the
got lucky,
only nigga on
yeah.
the train. 3 stops later, the train get packed. It's like the niggas going to work now. I'm the nigga going home. They going to work. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
I'm looking around, looking at everybody like, thank God, because, boy, they'd have pulled up to the station
Yes.
like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like, they'd have seen me holding on like, order, y'all. Like, yo, never again, bro. Stomach went crazy.
Damn.
Crazy. Construction job, bro. Two Bros Pizza, man.
Let's go. You got a story?
Story. It's work related.
That's wild.
Yeah, I can't say any of the industry stories yet. I'm still trying to get signed, but
Yeah, we could
work
I
related.
guess you trying to save your fucking relationships and shit.
Nah,
Can't give
I
me no
mean,
as he
juicy-
should.
Like I said, as he should. Fuck you.
Can't say who he slept with yet.
I didn't say it.
Yeah.
Say no names.
I mean,
He can say everything else but a name.
I'm gonna repost this, and then they're gonna
and then
see this
and
segment,
then they gonna
and
see it and
it's
text
gonna
him
be,
like, so that's what you doing? You start with subliminals on the
Word.
podcast, nigga. You turn into a chatty patty, like they gonna start going off, bro. He don't need that energy. He don't need that, bro. He don't need that.
I'm keeping work. When I was an ABA therapist, so initially when I had my client, the parents didn't tell me that he was like, basically he was very behavioral. So hitting, biting, all of that. I didn't know that. So on this day, I think there was an event. It was something going. I think we actually linked up that day when I saw you at the that premiere or not the premiere. This dude for Good Talk.
Oh.
Yeah,
Got
that
it. Okay.
same day. That same day, worked with my client. Basically, I picked him up from the school. I met him prior to at his house. It was all good. I see him at the school. It's me by myself this time, no parents. He sees me. He jumps up, yells, ah, and then just slaps me, like in front of everyone, like everyone. And I don't know if you've ever like. His strength is crazy. Like he's. I don't know. It's something about people on the spectrum, but they're like, it's strong. Like, so basically, he slapped me. I'm wearing a hat. My hat fall off. All of that in front of everyone. Mad white folks.
So what are your thoughts, CJ? Your whole face.
I had tears in my eyes. Like it hurt. Like he open hand, all of that. Like not to the side of my face, in my face. Like
oh my
straight
God.
palm, all of that. And I was like, what the hell? Like, what's up with you? Like, I didn't say that, but it was new behavior for me because he wasn't like that yesterday. So, essentially, I'm outside. We get him out the lobby of the school. It looked like we fighting. Like, police come. And mind you, I've been doing this for 7 years. I've never had this type of experience, but police come. They think I'm trying to like, kidnap him or whatever. I had to call his parents. We get into an Uber. The parents didn't come. I'm in an Uber with him by myself. The same thing is happening in the back seat. Uber driver is scared. I ended up losing my Uber profile because of that. The driver felt uncomfortable because he's trying to hit the driver as he's driving. He's hitting me, biting me. It's to the point where I'm holding him, like shielding him away from the driver. I'm sitting behind the driver, but he's still biting me. And I'm just like, I gotta let it ride until we get out. Like, that's probably like the first time in a long time where I got out of work and I cried. I was like, yo, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like, this is tough.
Holy shit. CJ, say something, nigga. Your face just looks mortified. I've been watching you this entire time.
I think we all had them days. Like, yeah. I've been bit before. Haven't been slapped? Yeah, I've been slapped. I've been
what?
Bit, slapped. I've been called a bitch ass nigga by a 4-year-old. Yeah.
What?
I done had that same 4-year-old kick me, come back and be like, I'm sorry. Yeah, like we go through it. Like,
say sorry to me.
Like, I've been bit. Keisha got bit. I done seen coworkers get bit before. Like, yeah. Especially when they don't tell you, like, and communication is key. Like, you gotta let us know too, like, yo, if we're looking at 30 kids, you gotta let us know, like, yo, these two are actually on the spectrum. Keep an eye on them, yada, yada, yada. If you don't tell us that, and he's doing something, and I go over there, discipline him, and I take him by the hand, let's go, and he bite me, I'm like, nigga bit my wrist. I'm like, yo, like, latched on to get off, and I'm looking at my hand like, yo, he really just bit me.
Bit the shit out you.
But it's like, yo, it's part of the game, man.
This was so surprising because, like, this is what I, as a therapist, I go work with my clients in their home, all of that. The parents didn't tell me that he get down like this, so that's where that behavior, yeah. Like, I didn't know he be smacking and spitting and all of that.
They should have let you know.
They wanted me to stay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They'd have had to get my Uber account back.
Yeah, facts.
I still got it lost. Like, it's done. I can't go Ubers, like, at all.
That's crazy.
I'd assume Uber for discrimination.
He still can. He's still blocked.
My drink is done.
Like,
if Uber sees this, like, I need my drink, like, reactivate it, like,
made it against a man and a child that's on the spectrum. Crazy.
Fucking crazy, bro. Like, that's
maybe y'all need to take
insane.
some classes and learn them. There's adults that's on the spectrum. You got to deal with them too.
Yeah, that's true.
You're going to do Uber driver, right? You got to deal with every type of person. See, there you go.
That's very much true, but I don't understand why we just don't mind our own business.
Nah, he was getting hit. I ain't gonna lie.
He was getting hit too.
Yeah, he was getting hit.
It smacked him.
He was getting boxed around.
Yeah. The back of his neck, it was just
not the box.
He getting boxed around and he don't know what's happening. He probably, that's probably his last draw for the day too.
On the FDR, that's scary.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I
That's-
was.
yeah, the FDR is one.
Yeah, crazy. But what else? All right, so give me your top 5 R&B singers.
Jasmine Sullivan, R. Kelly.
Why you so shocked? Why you so shocked?
I didn't think you would. I didn't. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
No, say it, cause we all with you.
Yo, because you know what the man did, so it's like a lot of people just leave him off, and when I say leave him off, he's not even mentioned. So to hear him get mentioned is like word.
I gotta separate him. I mean, he's a
Gotta
bozo.
separate
He's a
the music
bozo
from
for
the
sure.
man.
But I can't.
I respect
he's
it.
Influence R&B still.
Can't get away with that. But go ahead, continue. Jasmine, Kelly.
Kelly. I could name any Braxton, but Tony Braxton.
Okay.
Stevie Wonder, and I'm gonna go Frank Ocean.
Okay. Your top 5 R&B songs.
I'm gonna go for me. I got the Gap Band, Outstanding.
Okay.
I gotta say him again. I got R. Kelly. Step in the name. No, Ignition, Part 2. I'm gonna go with Frank Ocean, Nights.
Okay.
Solange, Cranes in the Sky.
Okay.
First time I heard that song, I cried. I was like, yo,
Oh.
she got it. I saw her Afro Punk. She sung that joint.
And you cried.
Cried again. And last, what? I'm gonna go with Thong Song, Cisco.
That was a classic. So, yes, I respect it. And
That one nigga that's disappointed. You ain't named not one Maxwell song.
I was
No,
thinking
ready to
Maxwell.
bash him. He don't like R&B.
I was thinking Maxwell Fortunate, honestly.
I
but
wasn't even going to say that. Wow.
I was ready. I had
You was
Maxwell
ready?
in my head. Like he gotta say Maxwell.
He's not.
Nah,
he
I had
didn't.
him
He
in
didn't
mind.
say Maxwell.
Nah,
He
I
didn't.
have Fortunate. I was
You
gonna
ready
say
to
it.
bash him? Get him.
Yo, bash
Get
him.
him.
Like,
Get
I'm
him.
you
Down,
gotta,
get him.
like,
I read it
got
to him the other day too. I actually legit had that in my head, but I'm like, nah. R. Kelly also wrote Fortunate. So I was like,
So, yeah, no Maxwell in the top 5 or 5.
if we do 10, he's in there.
Okay.
This is on the spot, you know.
Okay. So, my last question for you is to build your ultimate R&B artist. So, where would you get the vocals from? Where would you get the performance from? Where would you get the style from? The heart or the passion? And the pen game.
Pen game, I'm going Stevie.
Okay.
The performance wise, I'm going Breezy.
Okay.
Vocally, I'm going Usher.
Okay.
Style wise, ain't a lot of R&B artists that got swag.
Yes.
They dress like rappers. But,
Wow.
I mean, who's swaggy though? Who's swaggy? That's R&B. Like,
Well, he dresses like a rapper. I was going to say Chris, but
you can switch it up though. I mean, he's daring. I feel like I'm gonna say Chris. I'm gonna say Chris on myself.
so Chris performance and style.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go Kanye. Actually, Kanye style.
Okay. And the heart or the passion?
The heart or wait, I have to choose between the two.
No.
Which
it's the same.
artist? The heart. I'm gonna go.
Where you getting that passion from?
Wait, you asked me to pick the
It's
artist.
the same thing.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go MJ.
Okay. All right, that's not bad. Very commercial, but
This nigga left out Whitney Houston.
yes.
Like, yo, I was.
bad.
It's like certain names. I'm
He
like,
just
he
gave
might.
very,
Nah, it was
very.
good. That was good. That was very good. But I was just like,
It's very commercial.
It's not commercial.
Like, nobody he gave is like a Whitney Houston or a Brandy or a Monica or a Craig David or a Donelle Williams.
were they that influential to say that?
Huh?
Were they that influential to say that? Whitney Houston, do you think she was an influence to other female artists?
To other not other female artists, just other singers. Yes.
Name one person that you think sounds like Whitney now that you've ever
Sounds
heard.
like Whitney?
That-
Nobody will ever sound like Whitney.
Who's attempted to sound like Whitney?
Nobody's ever even attempted.
All right,
I don't know if there was.
now name someone who you think has attempted to sound like a Beyonce.
Shit. Go ahead, Bree.
No, go ahead.
I got one in mind easily.
Go ahead. Say
Chloe
it.
Bailey.
Yeah. She is a little clone. She is a little clone.
You don't think she's established her identity outside of that? And
Chloe?
her Beyonce attachment? Yes.
Maybe for showing body, but like and for acting. But I don't think she's really established herself as like
An individual artist?
I don't think so. No, I don't think she's done that.
Got it. What you think? Is he off? No?
She's a clone.
That's it. That's what you
that's
see
her-
is Beyonce's clone.
Because, every time, it doesn't, I think, this is why you got to stay off social media, too. I go, scroll on their page, they drop a new song, go to the comments, and boy, it be a mixture. They be lighting their ass up. And then some of them be like, oh, I love this song. And somebody was just like, yo, you might as well have Beyonce singing. I'm like, God damn. Like,
yeah. They be vicious.
They vicious. And sometimes those comments will really sway you to agree with them. So.
You also did see that Beyonce was supposed to perform at the DNC. Did you? I hate to even ask this because I feel like I already know the answer to this. Did you watch the DNC?
No.
Okay.
Yo, I've been rotting my mind in the crib, bro.
Why?
I don't know.
Pay attention.
And what's
the
crazy?
world depends on
My little
it.
brother got his Hulu back. I got my One Piece back.
Yeah, I just got that back too.
It's over.
I just finished Bleach.
When I tell you it's over, like,
Guys.
I really might go back under a rock.
You gotta watch the DNC. You have a kid. Like, how do you not watch it? How do you not feel like that's an important thing for you to watch? You got a whole picnic. Like, I don't understand.
Yo, if you've been around my kid, you're going to realize we do what he want to do. All right? Like,
You do what he want to do.
yo, bro would sit there, bust out a puzzle, 2-3 puzzles, look at you and be like, yo, we can go in the yard? All right, now we got to go in the front yard. Like, and he's determined. Like, yo, when I want to go outside, like, I want to go get some air. We outside for like an hour, 45 minutes maybe. And then he's like, yo, can we go blow bubbles? All right, we got to go blow some bubbles now. I'm telling you, whatever he want to do is what we doing for the day. All right? He want to make a volcano. Guess what we in the crib doing? We making volcanoes.
Ridiculous.
Him and his aunt, they was in the house making volcanoes, bro.
How old is he?
5.
5?
Yeah.
I can't. But I won't hold Donelle too much longer because I know he did have a heart out. He got to go home to his dog.
My son.
Yes,
What type
son.
of dog you got?
I got a German Shepherd Rottweiler. Yeah.
Like 2 dogs? Or
No,
you-
mix.
that's
Mix.
a mix?
Yeah.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Nah, he's cool though. He cool.
He cool.
He cool.
And he
Nah,
told
he cool.
True story. First dog that ever bit me was my grandfather's German Shepherd.
Oof.
Like, as a child, like, I was like, and my mom used to tell me, like, yo, leave Devil alone. That's a dog name.
Devil?
Yeah.
Nah.
And that's the only dog. My grandfather had a thing. Like, the dogs in Grenada, they were all named after African kings. This is the only dog that was named Devil. Like, regular ass Devil. And I don't know what it was with him. I leaned on the gate, and the nigga bit me through the gate.
Oh,
Like,
God.
and I left him alone ever since. Like, probably, like, 2 years before we had to put him down because he got sick is when me and him, like, kind of like, yo, you good? I could pet you, bro. You remember you bit me, right? Like, and that's when he be on some, like, nigga, I'm too old to even, you feel me? So I'll be like, all right. Like, me and him got cool before he had to go. But
I was just going to say, did you guys make peace?
yeah,
before?
yeah. But that was like, the German Shepherd was the first dog. And that's where I was like, I'm never playing with them niggas ever again. Like,
Ridiculous.
nigga bit me and it was on some like, yeah, nigga, my yard. Don't come back here. Like, fuck is you standing here for? I was
Oh
like,
my God.
I apologize,
That's
my
That's
Yeah.
so traumatizing.
boy. Was it?
But, Donna, we won't hold you up too much longer.
Yeah,
If you have to leave, feel free to do it.
Oh, thank
you
you for
gotta-
having me. Thank you for having me.
Of
you gotta
course.
pull up again sometime.
Yeah, I'm down
Facts.
for this. This is fun. But since when you got the nickname Duce Bree? When did you get that?
You want to explain to him because you came for me the last time and I had
Gotta
to call.
explain.
I ain't
That's your
never hear
nickname.
you
He
say
wanna
that.
ask
When
you
you get
to-
that, who called
Who
you?
called you Duce
Yeah.
Bree? When did you give yourself that
I
nickname?
That's
did not
self-proclaimed.
give
Nah.
myself the
I ain't gonna lie,
nickname,
that's such a
guys.
lit nickname. And the generation we grew up in, we don't get lit nicknames. You feel me? Niggas that give you nicknames to be assholes.
Yeah, I got a crackhead from my old neighborhood. He called me Lil Denis. Little Denis. That's a nickname he gives me now. As a grown man, he's never called me that ever before. He's a neighbor.
Denis. Have you ever looked it up? What the hell is a Denis?
I think because it rhymed with penis. Honestly, he always called me Little D. One day in front of all the joints, he said, "Yo, what up, Little Denis?" Everybody, you ever do like a what? Little Denis.
Look at your face.
I'd have to beat the shit out that nigga.
Oh my god.
He'd have had a bad day. Like I know you a fiend and you already homeless, bro. But now I'm gonna make it.
This man grew up with my mom. He's just old.
Oh, he's just an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like one of them little fiends that want to be funny. Like, come here. Jesus.
Well, okay. Donna, let them know where they can find you at.
Yes, you can find my music on all platforms. Tidal, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere. And on the socials, you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, all under the same name, Donelle, Valentine.
I had a couple more questions for you, but I know you got a dip.
I got time. What's up?
Oh, you have more time?
Something.
Oh, so you're gonna stay?
Yeah. What's up?
I thought you had an hour.
I did.
That's why I'm like, you gotta go.
Let me see. I got some time.
Okay.
Kick it.
Okay. So yeah, Hanson Rhetoric wants to be traded from the Jets. You know about that?
Hassan.
Rhetoric.
Yeah, I'm like, who? And then I just realized, like, Hassan.
Hassan Rhetoric. I did say the last name.
Hassan Reddick.
Hassan Reddick wants to be traded from the Nets.
The Jets.
See, now I'm lost. I don't know who we talking about now.
Hassan Reddick and the Jets. You know what's happening, right?
I think I would like to know. I mean, you mixed up.
He wants to be traded.
I'm gonna have to Google it real quick just to confirm.
No, I did a whole thing on it. He wants to be traded
Okay.
from the Jets, guys.
Money issues.
Got you.
He wants to be traded.
He wants his money. He wants what he's worth. And the Jets don't want to cough up some bread yet.
What? Wait, whoa, wait, what?
Wait, we gotta wait and see if you know.
They still got Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
He's healthy?
Yeah, he healthy. He should be starting.
The Jets were informed before acquiring Hassan that his contract needed to be addressed. You know that, right? Okay, so I'm a pull you down the rabbit hole that I ended up falling into. So they informed him. They were informed prior to inquiring that his contract needed to be addressed. They made an offer to him prior to the trade with Philly, and then Redrick turned it down. Excuse me. The team still went ahead with the trade without the deal in place. He then attended press conferences with the understanding that the contract talks would continue, but told no official proposal has been made since he joined the team in late March. That's when that's where things stand currently, and that's why he hasn't been with the team at minicamp or trading camp, and why today's trade request was made.
I think he's definitely worth the money. Prior to being on the Jets, I don't know so much now.
Yo, I think the Jets got PTSD.
What you mean?
Yo, boy, Aaron Rodgers got hurt as soon as
Yeah.
they got him. Got hurt. And that's that. They money went down the drain that year.
I don't know if it's Hassan, Aaron Rodgers. He's injury prone, so that sucks having a player that's like that. But I don't know if
I don't know if Hassan has lingering injuries.
I think last year he might have got hurt. If I'm not
He
mistaken.
did.
Yeah.
He did.
So that's probably why you're not gonna get the money.
You know, to be honest with you, what the fuck y'all got to lose?
What do you mean?
The Jets. Pay the nigga the money and see if he perform for y'all. Like, y'all want to push.
So you want him?
They're not even.
You want
the
him
Jets
to
are
give
not.
the money?
Yeah, the Jets are not in a position to like.
Try to strong.
They're not pushing just for a playoff run. They're pushing to win this shit. That's their real intentional goal. We want to win. The nigga is already there, man. Just pay him his bread and let him do his job for you.
Stop messing with the mic. I can hear you.
Yeah, oh, my fault.
Yeah.
Like, if he get if he get paid and he's happy, he's gonna perform.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But if y'all sit there and bicker with this money, and it's always money, man. It's always the money that's an issue.
Yeah, I saw this tweet that said trust and communication issues led to the situation between the Jets and Hassan. Here's what I know: the Jets traded for Hassan knowing that he wanted a contract adjustment. All teams interested in trading with the Eagles were told he wanted a new deal. The Jets made a below market offer before the trade, and Hassan turned it down. The Jets moved forward with the trade without the deal in place. The Jets never made a new offer on the long term extension because they said they were informed by Hassan's rep that he would play under his current contract. That is not the player's side. Hassan's camp believes that the Jets said they would do a deal and trusted this would get done by camp. A few weeks ago, the Jets called and they said they would be willing to rework the current deal if he showed up. From the player side, that's not what they agreed upon before the deal, so he didn't show. Now the trust is broken by all.
I see them trading him.
He ain't show it to practice either, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
He didn't
he's just
show up.
accepting the fines.
Yeah.
That's all. So,
Mm.
hey, man.
And then there's one more tweet I saw that I was like, very interesting. So the Jets were informed that Hassan wanted a new deal. They made a deal to Hassan, which he declined, and then traded him and hadn't made an offer since. And now they're surprised he's holding out, asking for a new deal or a trade. What in the world?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for them to be shocked that he wouldn't appear for training camp, not having a,
Deal in place.
yeah, negotiated. Yeah,
Nobody want to work for free.
that's not uncommon for players in any sport. Honestly,
Interesting.
it sucks for the team, depending on how long you've been there and the morale and the chemistry, but the players got to get paid.
And then I saw Hammy filed the federal lawsuit against the WNBA and the Las Vegas Aces, alleging unlawful workplace discrimination.
I'm not up on that.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, no.
it's my
I'm
first hearing that.
surprised. Yes. I saw that. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, so this is all because Becky Hammond said, fuck those kids. So, during a phone call, Hammond and Hammy had allegedly, like around January 15th, Hammond asked whether Hammy, had planned her pregnancy. Hammy responded and said that she didn't, and Hammond said that Hammy was not taking proper precautions not to get pregnant. The lawsuit also alleged that Hammond questions Hammy's dedication and commitment to the team during the phone call as well, and said that Hammond did not deny the accusation that Hammy had been traded because she was pregnant. Hammond told her as well on the phone call that Hammy was a question mark, that the Aces needed bodies, and Hammy would not be ready in playtime for the 2023 season, for which preseason will be begin in April, obviously, because she would still be pregnant then. In response, Hammy assured that Hammond was committed to the team and that would be giving birth, and that she would be giving birth during the off season, and anticipated a full ready recovery by the time of preseason. So also during the phone call, which is a lot is said on this goddamn phone call, she accused Hamby of signing her contract extension knowing that she was pregnant, which is a false accusation that Hammy denied. they also believe the ACES staff also believe that she would get pregnant again, even after the contract was, even after she signed the contract extension. Also in the lawsuit, it says that Hammy told Hammond 2 times on the call, "You're trading me because I'm pregnant," and Hammond responded, according to the lawsuit, "What do you want me to do?" So, what are your thoughts?
She pregnant. She got pregnant. You got this contract. You can't even play for us. Somebody else got to deal with this and let them pay you off. Let them somebody trade her. Let the other team pick up this contract.
But does that happen on the male side? Like when somebody pulls their ACU, do you just completely just toss that nigga out?
No, because an ACL injury in 2024, you're bouncing back from that shit.
So you don't think pregnancy you could bounce back from? I'm confused.
So I agree with what you're saying, because in my mind I'm thinking it's whack. I think she'll definitely win this case, but I think she'll win it if they painted in this picture where the women are arguing to get paid like the men. Well, no. Let me retract that. I think she'll definitely win, but I don't like how in an industry where the women are fighting to get paid like the men, they're still treating the women like women. So pregnancy is not an injury. So she can definitely still play on that team and be.
But like you just said, an injury you could still bounce back from. What's the difference between that and pregnancy?
That's what I'm saying. Well, it depends on the industry. The injury. It depends on the player.
He just said you could bounce back from an ACL injury. He's not about to do that.
But from what you said, they saying that she swindled them. She signed that shit knowing she was pregnant.
That's what the accusations
That's what the accusation is.
Okay.
Like, you signed this contract knowing you was pregnant. You just got a bag off of us, and now you can't even play.
No, but she said she could play. She said she could.
She said she didn't know, and she didn't plan the pregnancy.
And now they worried that she might get pregnant again. So you're not getting this contract extension.
My thing with that is, though, how are the women supposed to play and not like?
Nigga, you gonna clip me, bro?
Bro, this is a business. You think they give a fuck? Like, what makes you really think they loyal?
Bro, they're not loyal either way. If you keep it a bean, they're not loyal either way. If I stop,
this situation was
hold up. I'm a woman. If I'm a woman of a particular age, y'all already know there's a fucking clock, bro. So if I stop and decide to not have a pregnancy, not have a child on behalf of this team, you know at any fucking moment they could fucking clip my ass, right? So no matter what the dedication is, you still can clip my ass, and you're still gonna clip me because I'm get pregnant. Can I play with an ACL?
Can you play?
Yes. After no.
Like, they're literally talking about, we feel like she signed this contract knowing she was pregnant. That's what they really talking about. That's the whole gist of this. They feel like she got one up on us. And since you think you got one up on us, we're going to show you that we really got one up on you.
I feel like
now your ass got traded to fucking Seattle or some shit. Pack your bags and go move.
Yeah.
Like, but y'all got to understand, like, the NBA, the WNBA, that shit is a business. It don't matter how loyal you want to stay to a team. Them niggas don't want you there. They're going to trade you. Don't give a fuck.
So
if you are the
family or not,
franchise
I'm
player
supposed to just stop my life for the fucking team, bro?
Bro, that's the decision you got to make. Do you want that career, or do you want to go be a mom?
I feel like they got to be more understanding though. Like you're literally dealing with only women, so at any you can't tell them to not.
Like yo, Gilbert Arenas caught flock for when Rudy Gobert left the playoffs for his kid being born. Nigga,
That's a tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's a tough one.
Nigga Gilbert was like, nigga, fuck that kid, bro. You got a fucking playoff game. Like you have a chance to actually beat them niggas. Fuck that kid. Like. He
Fuck
gonna be
that
there.
kid.
He gonna be there, but that just shows you it's different players with different mindsets.
Yeah.
Like Gilbert he's a basketball player. It's niggas that really breathe basketball.
Gilbert
like
got kids too, right?
And they do. Jason Kidd would tell you he didn't have a fucking social life in college. He was in the gym all the time. He didn't go to parties. He didn't hang out.
I resonate.
Like, they tell you, it's different
fully.
people in this league, bro. You got people that's really dedicated to this game and don't give a fuck about the outside shit. And you got people that think they couldn't balance it and do well at balancing it. And then you got some people that just be like, yo, fuck it. I'm here to get a bag.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
That was a business at the end of the day.
That's a damn fucking.
I know for a fact I signed Bree to a WNBA contract tomorrow, and next week she get pregnant. Hey yo, bro.
You gonna shoot me?
Bro, we beating the shit out of you. We jumping you. I ain't even gonna lie. Niggas just jumping you, bro. You go do that? Yo, you
What
just
you
signed
mean
the
I'll do
contract.
that?
I feel like it's
bro, we
different
just
with
gave you
women,
like
though.
12
That's the thing.
I could bounce back.
I don't even know their contract numbers. I just gave you 12 million, 2-year contract, and you just went and got pregnant. That first year, you just robbed me $6 million that first year. You ain't clock a fucking minute for me on that court.
It'll probably be like a couple of months.
It ain't
not
even
a couple
a
of
beat.
weeks.
It's a
Sweat.
couple months.
Yeah, probably
Cut
like-
it
Bro,
out.
Break a beat of sweat and she got racks off of us. What we about to do with this? We can't let this happen again. We just signed her and she got pregnant. What's she gonna do next time we give her a contract extension? We give her more money, she pop more kids?
That's what you worried about.
Yo,
Could
bro,
be
listen,
controlling. That's crazy. That's really controlling.
I'm GM of a team. I'll be like, you on birth control? Let's get into your
They
business.
probably ask those questions too.
Yo,
That's
they probably
crazy.
do. You never
Yeah.
know.
Yo.
You never know. It be niggas that want to win. Like, yo, you fucking? Because I can't afford for no players to get pregnant. I ain't got no package, no stimulus package for the side of y'all niggas. You get hurt. None of that shit. Yeah, no. Your ankles swell up. They shit never go back to regular size. Yeah, you never know, bro.
You what?
You never know. Niggas
swell
probably
up.
asking them mad questions in there. Like, before you get signed. Imagine you gay. You got a nigga. I know they feel safe when she be like, yeah, I'm gay. Like, whoo. She don't like dick. She can't get pregnant. We're good with this one. We're good with this one. Yeah, but yo, it's discrimination. But
Talk
it
inside
happens.
the mic.
It's discrimination, but it happens.
I said insemination.
Oh, insemination? I don't
Oh, that
think
too. That can happen.
Yeah, that could happen
Yeah.
too. Thank you, Keisha.
I see that happening more, honestly.
Lord Jesus. But the Daredevil Born Again trailer dropped.
I didn't see it.
Are you excited about it?
Man.
You didn't see it?
I ain't see it, but I do remember like Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. They saved me a few times when there was no show, so I'm gonna just show some love.
Yes.
I remember watching Daredevil series.
The series was dope.
It was, but I just knew like it could have been way better than what that was. So I was just like,
I feel like out of all of them, it was that one and Jessica Jones that were the best.
yeah, Jessica Jones shit was fire too. Yeah.
Luke Cage, I hate that dude that plays Luke Cage.
I think
hate
I think that was the big issue with all of us. Like,
He's so corny. He's corny.
yeah, he's a cornball.
Why is he? How
I
you
think
gonna say
he's like a
cornball?
poor man's Terry Crews. And
A
I ain't trying to
poor
be like
man's
you know how
Terry-
you know how
Nah,
like,
Terry Crews could act though.
he could act, but you know how sometimes we just see him in that light sometimes because that's what he do. He do the funny shit. Like seeing that character for the Luke Cage for me was just like, yeah, you the corny, you the nigga that be trying to pick up people moms at the school and shit. Like, you know, let's go have a cup of coffee. That's corny, bro. That cup of coffee line wasn't it.
Cup of coffee?
Yeah, let's get.
Yeah.
Some.
that was the.
Yeah, you feel me? Like,
And I ain't gonna lie, have me like somebody actually doing get coffee. I'm like,
yo, nigga, you feel me? Look, you sitting there like, oh, so you try to fuck? Like, I don't know, but the
Terrible.
storyline behind it was dope. So
So okay, so you're here for that. You're here for Daredevil.
yeah, I'm here for that. I'm here for it.
Did you see what is it? Deadpool and Wolverine.
yeah.
Yeah, we was talking
Oh.
about it before we started recording.
How'd you like it?
No, I loved it. I thought it was great. I just wish they slowed down with the plot. I feel like everything was kind of rushed.
Got it. Okay. You know they just came out with The Crow, right? It dropped.
I know I didn't get to see it yet. I didn't get to see it.
It got 2 stars.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
You know, I like when movies get those bad ratings.
A godly comic book says a godly, gorgeous but tragically paced reboot attempt.
There's been so many reboots with that film anyway, so it's been.
Hearing that makes it seem like they didn't really try.
Yeah.
They just this is what you
This is
This
got.
is the original. This is what we about to do with this one.
I think they also tried to sell that the actor because he was in it. He's been in a lot of movies more recently this year, but I don't know. I just don't see him as the Crow.
You don't see him as a Crow.
Nah.
Oh. I don't know. I'm intrigued to see how that goes. I have to see it too. Beetlejuice is dropping.
You know what's so crazy?
You don't like Beetlejuice?
I'm not a fan of Beetlejuice. I've never even as a
I
kid.
love
I didn't
Beetlejuice.
care
I just
for
think
that
it's too
movie.
late. It's like
What?
I didn't care for Beetlejuice.
Damn.
It's like y'all like cockroaches. He looked like a fucking roach.
Wow.
Look like a roach that's dressed up.
they need
Not
to
a roach
remake
that's
the Last
dressed up.
Dragon.
They need to remake the what?
The Last Dragon. That would be fire. Have Chris Brown play the dude? What?
Yeah, no, they not going to Chris Brown. Stop.
That'd be fire.
Stop. They
Make him
know
dance
they
and
not
fight.
going to.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that would be.
You know they not going to. Also, what is it? The Acolyte. They canceled it after the first season.
Oh,
Star Wars shit?
Yeah.
Word?
Fucking pissed, bro.
I know you was
Devastated,
mad.
aren't you?
I'm so mad. You know I'm fucking pissed.
Man.
They didn't even give it time. Like
What's so
nothing.
crazy
Like it was
the best part about this is Bree tried to force this show. And I told her, I was like, yo, Bree, I'm not really into the Star Wars shit. Like, I feel like to watch one of these shows, I'm gonna have to go all the way to the beginning and watch all of that. And I'm not about to.
Yeah, it's mad long.
It would have been really good.
And she was just like, bro, you gotta watch it. She tried to put it
have
on, and I
to
put my
watch
shoes
it.
on. Like, yeah, word, all right, bro. Woo. So now it's canceled. So it's like,
I'm pissed because then why'd you introduce any of this stuff? Like this would have showed us. Remember you're not even into Star Wars. You're so lame, boo. I hate this.
you should be a Star Wars character for Halloween.
I would want to be Yoda, so I don't have to really dress up. I could just put a little ears on.
That's not bad.
No, that's not. We're not accepting that. We're not accepting that. We're not accepting that.
Nigga looked over
When I
bad
say
fast.
the bare fucking minimum.
She at least gotta get a robe. The little,
Like, yo, bro, if I'm coming in here like John Stark, bro, and with the fucking the coat,
That's
and
what I
the
said. I
sword,
gotta
and
start
the
playing
black
it now.
tinge, motherfucker, she coming here with some fucking Yoda ears. I'm gonna kick her ass for this whole episode. Like, this episode would be on domestic violence.
You're terrible.
Yoda ears, bro. No,
You're-
we gonna start looking for our outfit now. Matter
We
of fact,
do.
for fucking
We
Jon
do.
Snow. I said John Stark, right?
Yes.
He is a Stark.
Also, Deadpool and Wolverine passed Joker to be the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. So, still
Which
doing
Joker?
a big. The Joker, first one.
Yeah. I saw that movie. I thought it was okay. I didn't think that would be like the highest grossing.
Really,
Yeah, like rated
I
R.
loved it. I liked the other guy, but he fucking killed himself. So
Wait, why did you like the Joker movie?
I love the Joker movie.
What about it did you love?
The dynamic of Joker, understanding who he was behind the mask in a sense, like how did he become that? And then the cinematology of that movie was amazing. The musical score was amazing in that movie. It was everything.
I was hoping, I guess, from the comic
story,
books.
seeing how from the comic books, it is a good rendition of the comic books, though. He did do it justice. I will say that.
I think it's a good film. I thought their portrayal of him would be more. I think it would be more intense, more like psychotic.
That's what
That's
you're
kinda
about
what
to
I'm
get
hoping
right
for.
now.
You think so? From what you talking about part 2?
Yeah, with Lady Gaga. I'm sure you're about to see the real crazy side of that.
I heard it was going to be more like a musical.
It was, but they switched. They had a different, like a couple things
Okay.
happened, switch up. So at first they did say that it was gonna be a musical. Then they switched it and just said they're gonna have like 20 to 30 different songs that kind of like display different times of music. And then now, yeah, that's how it's kind of like stayed. So it's not gonna be like a musical in the sense of like what we used to see. There'll be a couple scenes of that. It won't be the whole full thing.
I was like, I don't want Batman on ice.
Yeah,
No.
I said that same thing when I heard it too. But yeah, they switched the plan up. Thank God. What you got to say? You over here just snickering and laughing.
My fault.
Say it.
It's nothing towards. I just
Say
had a
it
random
then.
thought. No, it got nothing to do with what we talk about. It's my personal intrusive thought that just popped up in my head just now. Mind your business.
I guess.
Sheesh.
I guess. But I think that's it. Other than so question for both of you: at which point do you let your partner know that you took a shit? Like literally, like. Do you on a first date, like if she pull up to the crib and you really gotta take a shit, do you take a shit or do you not take a shit?
But you mean and letting them know?
No, like you go miss in the bathroom for 15 minutes because you gotta take a
You
shit.
taking this shit for 15 minutes, something's wrong with you. You need to go to the
It's
doctor.
a dramatic.
I'm just saying. You and especially if you got company,
You go
should
miss
know.
it. You should. The point
Get
is,
that bitch out in about 45 seconds to a
15
minute.
and if it takes longer than that, then do you do that around?
Make sure you on your phone. Make sure they can hear you on the phone so they know you taking the shit.
I like to go in the bathroom and leave the water running. So I do that sometimes if need be. Like, I'm washing my
I ain't
face.
doing all of that
You
shit,
not doing
bro. I'm
that?
taking a shit, bro. I'm not shitting in her crib though.
Do you care if she takes a shit?
I don't even know if girls poop.
You've never had a girl poop around you?
I don't, yo, bro.
have.
I've been with my baby mother for 10 years. I've never even heard a fart. Exactly, bro. I don't think girls poop, bro. That ass.
We do poop.
I believe y'all. I believe you. I just never witnessed poop. Like, you know? I don't think girls poop.
I just don't want to know that you did it. You know, like
I don't need to know that you poop, though.
I don't want no residue. Make sure you wipe.
Yeah,
You don't
like,
think
don't let
girl
it be,
poop
don't
is
let it be-
crazy.
Don't let it be a street.
Why did your baby mama do that to you?
Hey, yo, bro, I just never heard her fart. The amount of times I done farted in the car, locked the windows on her and everything,
Oh.
bro. You feel me? Child locked the window, she trying to get through. Like, I've never, like, who don't want to revenge? Like, I'm going to get this nigga back and do it. Like, you feel me? She ain't never
That's
farted back.
disgusting.
Like,
That's disgusting. I don't think anybody should do that.
I'm going to ask her one day, like, do you fart, bro? I'm going to text her, matter of fact.
You're crazy.
But yeah.
What about you?
I mean, I don't
Do you
know.
care if your partner takes a shit around you?
I don't care. Just like I said, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know that
Nah,
they actually took the shit.
Like,
You'd rather keep that.
yeah, like I like that innocence. Like I don't want to.
So even
Nigga
with
said-
your wife, you
nigga said
get
the
married.
poop ruined
So
you.
even,
You no longer have that innocence
Yeah,
because you
like-
took a shit. You dirty bitch.
Change-
Just like everybody
Change the whole
else.
dynamic, man. Like, what's up?
Oh,
that
man.
makes no sense.
Yo, it do.
So when you're
Your
married,
own
you don't want her
logic.
to shit around you?
No, she can. It's just like,
Don't
like
do
I'm in
that
the
shit
shower
around
and
me.
she's pooping while I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah,
I think
like
that's rude. I think you shouldn't be doing. I wouldn't do that to you. That's rude.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm in the bathroom, using the bathroom, don't go in there and take a shit.
what if I gotta pee?
Mother.
All right, you go. You
if
can
gotta
pee.
go ahead,
Yeah,
pee,
but
don't sit there. You see me brushing my teeth.
And what
you
if
in the
I pee?
bathroom.
All right,
bloop.
so boom.
Like, what
you
the
gonna
fuck
get
you
mad
doing?
at
My
me?
mouth
All right.
open and shit,
So
like-
what if I really thought it was a pee and then I sat down and it was actually like a shit comes
Go
out?
to the doctor.
Like you
Go
just
to the
like,
doctor.
So
But
forget-
that don't happen to y'all.
no,
like,
that's
No.
you
I
might
know when I
pee
gotta
and
shit.
then
how don't you know you gotta make hot cakes? Like how don't you know that? Like
you got it.
like, how-
There's
I don't
nothing
do
wrong with that.
Cakes go crazy. But no, he not lying. You know when you got a shit. It ain't no, I go to the bathroom, I'm standing at the urinal taking a pee, and I'm like, oh, damn, I got a doodle too. No, nigga. If I got a doodle and pee, I'm going straight to the
Yeah.
fucking, like, I'm getting it done at the toilet, bro. I'm not about to
ain't no
stand at-
accident.
yeah,
You
ain't
thought
no-
about this. Ain't no accidents. Like
Yeah.
you knew what you was coming to do
Yeah.
when you came in this room.
I didn't. I didn't.
You use your work bathroom?
My work bathroom.
You pooped in the office at your job?
Hell yeah, nigga. The fuck? Fuck is you talking about?
It's like
Absolutely.
it's like a general bathroom, like everyone enters.
Everybody
or-
be in that bathroom. You nasty. Ew. You pooped in there?
Why would I not? It was a clean office. What you
I don't
mean?
care.
It was a corporate building.
Everybody use that bathroom?
No.
Has
Do you know
anybody
how
walked
many,
in there?
Do you know how many bathroom stalls
Oh,
there are, and how many levels of
I'm
bathrooms
thinking, yes,
there
y'all got
are?
like three, probably. Y'all probably got like 3 bathrooms on y'all floor.
Yes.
Ain't nobody
Oh,
gonna walk
lucky,
in on you
okay.
taking a poop.
No.
Working at
Safe.
working at schools, I would go to like the bathrooms down,
But
3 floors
anything
down, like or 3 floors down.
Just to go to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
Yo,
gotta-
what?
yes.
Work it in the, yo, first of all,
They know you by your shoes, not by your name. Your shoes.
That's how you know he worked with kids. I know them. Yo, I look down and be like, yeah, that ain't them. This one was wearing the 4s. He got on 3s or some shit like that. I'm telling you.
He had spaghetti on the shoelaces.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. I do the same shit. I go to the gym
Terrible.
teacher bathroom. Thank God. 'Cause
Terrible.
I ain't got
Okay,
it.
so fellas, has there ever been a circumstance that you lied on your dick?
Nah.
Nah.
I lied to get out of a situation though. But
Okay,
I
nah,
never
yeah.
lied on. I told this bitch I got in a car accident.
Wait, what?
Like not to
And that
involve
your
myself.
dick didn't work no more? Or
No,
you
I just told her I
didn't
got
have
in a
one?
car accident. I'm not coming no more. I just turned the car around and went home.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
One of those.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. It was one of those. Like I was dead on my way. Left my crib and I got to Woodhaven. I got to Woodhaven Boulevard and I'm like, yeah, nah. Like I just caught that vibe and I was like, whoop, blinkers. Let me get the fuck off it. Turned the car around and she like, yo, how far are you? And I'm like, yo, some nigga hit the car, man. Like, right? He ran the light and shit. I'm waiting for my cousin
I'm
in the
so
tow
weak.
truck. She like, oh my God, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right, man.
So you lied
Yeah.
to get out of pussy.
Yeah. Something was off that night, and thank God, I ain't get to find out what it was, but I just got the fuck up out of there.
Have you ever lied to get out of pussy? Wow.
I never had a lot to get it,
Definitely got to get up out of that shit.
but
Wow.
Men be in uncomfortable situations sometimes,
And y'all just don't say no. Y'all just leave the girl out dry. Got it. Okay. No, it's fine.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, they do it to us.
Guy.
Man, got nobody to watch him now.
Yeah.
You got to braid Tariq here. Yeah, I hear that shit.
Where do you get Tariq from?
I don't know. I'm just naming people, black names.
Wow. I can't with you. But that's it for today's list. Anything else, CJ, you want to talk about?
Man, what's going on in the world, man? Nah. I ain't got shit to talk about right now.
All right. So let's go to picks of the week. I'm going to go with Big Sean and The Alchemist. You already know? You knew I was going to play this song. Don't be like this.
I honestly didn't even know the young man dropped.
You're a hater. Oh my God, you're a bona fide hater. This is so disgusting. I don't know how you could be like this.
I stopped listening to Sean a while ago. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Yeah, he got to leave. And
Yeah, I got to dip out, yeah.
So,
Pleasure meeting you,
Yo,
boss.
yeah. Next time we gonna all go to Cozine. We gonna look at the prostitutes. You from the Bronx? So
Yeah,
you don't know
yeah.
about Cozine. So we gotta put you on to the Brooklyn vibe.
all right. CJ, what you got?
Yo, you know what's so crazy? I'm looking for the song right now. Yeah. You know why? Cause Bree, as we were
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
reaching. God damn it. Yeah, there we go. My Face ID. What's the password?
765589.
Hey, you know you gotta change it now because they heard it.
No, I don't. I just can take this out.
That's a nice. I like that cover art.
Thanks.
I like that cover art, Big Sean. That was cool.
Yeah, you too busy talking shit already. Leave Big Sean alone. He's such a bully.
Yo, we gonna play. It's a good up song. I like this song. We gonna play "Money to Burn" by T.O.K.
Okay, that was cute.
That was cute.
Yeah,
It's
that
culture.
no shit, Sherlock. But all right, any last words you got for us today before we head out?
Nah. Enjoy the rest of y'all summer, man. Be safe.
See you next week. Peace.
Gone again. Just got paid and I got